Top of the top. What up? You can't make it up. As soon as I go live, stupid ass car alarm start going off. What's up, y'all? We back. It's fucking dead out here, man. What's up? Another day. I don't even know. I think it's 7:85 today. What's the number for the day, y'all? What's good? Shout out to the people that been here on the intro, man. What's good? You know, we're gonna get into it. What's going on, brothers? What's going on, Ben Real? No doubt. Shout out to the new people, man, that found the channel, man. What's up, Faith? What's up, Darielle? What's up? J.E., what's up, y'all? Y'all know I got something to bring today, man. We're gonna talk about it. Ain't nothing but a repeat. Same old stuff being repeated over and over again because ain't nothing going on, y'all. Also, it's the last week of the Olympics. It's going to be over in 11th, and everybody's still over there. People thought I was playing. What up, punches? People thought I was playing when I told I was going to be dead for Olympics, and all of them were going to be over there. Yesterday, I just Tom Brady over there. Yo, y'all got a peep game. They've been over there the whole time. Like I don't think they've been able to come home or nothing. Snoop Dogg still over there acting a fool. Saw him acting a fool on stage. Then they had Snoop Dogg walking around with Martha Stewart. Snoop Dogg represent the weed head, and Martha Stewart make the munchies. You get it? Yeah, that's why they put them together like that. All of them over there, man. Ain't nothing going. I think they had to go there. What's up, Alan? What's up, bro? What's going on over there? Why you not in Paris, Alan? I know that shit expensive. What's good, bro? Yeah, man. I'm taking my time today, man. It's dead out here, man. What's good? And yo, I see people starting to lose their morning motivation. You know how everybody was trying to follow me in the morning? I see some of them starting to lose their motivation now. Oh, man, this shit is hilarious, man. I ain't never see this many people wake up in the morning in the summertime. I tell y'all straight up, man, if I ain't had to get up this early, I would not be doing this shit. Man, oh, man, boy. What's up, y'all? We're going to get into it. I got a lot to talk about, something like that. We're going to look into the disaster, that flood, too, y'all. They've been trying to downplay it. Y'all know how it go. Every time it's a major flood, we do a little recap. And I see it's very, very quiet. I had to do some digging to get some pictures. Media blackout on that flood, y'all. It's smacking Georgia right now. They said it's smacking South Carolina. They said it's going to sit over South Carolina for a couple of days, like 3 days. It's going to sit over that. And it's already flooding in South Carolina, too. We're going to talk about it, y'all. Kev Ross, what up, bro? Swell girl. I'm taking my time to holler at y'all, man. What up, Big Phil? Man, my people in here, man. What's good? What's up, Rat? Yeah. All right. Shit, everybody. Shit, people up in here. Let's go. So look, right? Shout out to the replay game. Shout out. Also, shout out to my man Boulevard. Shout out Boulevard. You know what's up. Good looking, bro. Shout out to everybody that support the real, man. Shit. You ain't real, you ain't gonna like none around here. So, matter of fact, we're gonna get into this. But for the members, I know most of y'all saw this. And if you didn't see it, you need to go see it. Because I was talking about the great black migration. And I told y'all every topic I talk in the morning going to be trash. And I'm dropping bombs at night. So you better get your members only if you're smart. If not, that's on you. All right, let's go. Bow. Because now we're going to talk about this. I was scrolling and I saw something that was said yesterday. And I think it's a media blackout on that too. I saw Trump say Young Thug is being treated very unfairly. He said not only is he being treated unfairly, he said he's being treated unfairly by the state of where? Georgia. But I could have sworn I already said that. I said if Young Thug was smart, after he got rich, he should have left Georgia. He should have never, ever stayed and tried to purchase no damn land because the Klan ain't going to let him do that. Told him already, man. What you think Stone Mountain is, y'all? It's not a Confederate carving in there for nothing. They had Klan rallies right there, man. What's wrong with y'all? I told you that whole Atlanta stuff is hype, y'all. I love my Atlanta people to death, but real people from the soil of Atlanta, y'all know what I'm talking about, meaning. Y'all know y'all grew up hard out there. Y'all know the white man don't play out there, and they still ain't playing. They just say, you know what? We just going to let them make the money and stay out the way. But Young Thug didn't know that, y'all. So we're going to get into it. Trump know the truth. See, that's why I'm trying to tell people, man. Certain people know. It ain't about no damn race. But anyway, let's go. And don't forget, him, Trump, Giuliani was in the same prison. And I'm going to say this too, y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm about to make a prediction. It's my opinion. I think Trump going to free Young Thug, man. I'm going to tell y'all right now. If Trump get president, he's going to free Young Thug. And I told you this whole thing was a kangaroo court. I told you this whole thing was acting out a damn gimmick. It's full of you know what. So we already know if they was going to fry Young Thug, he'd have got fried already. They playing with that boy and draining his money so he'll be broke. But I also think, in my opinion, because I think crazy, I think Trump is going to free him if he get president. And then you know Trump going to try to get clout off that. Yes, he is. But he going to do it. That's what I think. I think Trump going to free Young Thug, and then Trump going to get praised for freeing all the thugs. And all the thugs going to support Trump. That's what I think, man. All right? So anyway, we know Gunna's home because he's a damn snitch. The whole team home, and I even heard Young Thug's father siding with Gunna, saying, nah, man, Gunna ain't tell. I think Gunna came home and started paying off everybody that snitched on Young Thug, man. You know what I'm saying? And anybody I think Gunna know will go against him, he paid them off, man. These are facts, man. Gunna been out here paying people off. I done seen people that was locked up with Young Thug coming home now saying, nah, man, Gunna ain't tell. Anyway, man, I already told y'all why Young Thug in jail. All right, because I don't care about no dumbass rap. I'm going to tell you the real reason why he in jail. And any one of you try it, it's going to happen to you too. All right, I told you this man went to jail for buying land, man. But we went into that a long time ago. I also think Young Thug was set up because his so-called manager bought the land. All right, so we don't even know if he wanted it. But I know one thing. This is what people got to understand too about buying land, man. So you got to understand, man. You can buy land all day if that's what you want to do. They don't care if you want to buy land. You can buy all the acres you want. That's what some of y'all don't get. You can buy all the land you want. But you better be just doing farming. But if you buy land and you start talking about you're going to build your own tribe, your own nation, your own community, you start talking like that, that's when it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's when it's going to be a problem. See, you can buy all the land you want as long as it look cute and nice and cut, and you can brag and say, I got a lot of land. As long as you ain't got nothing on it, they don't care. But when you start trying to build little cities and all that, that's when you're going to have a problem because they're never going to let you reestablish yourself on this land, all right? When you understand law, you'll understand the world, the real world, all right? The fantasy world is the shit you make up in your head that you think going to play out, but in reality, it's not, all right? Young Thug's manager buys him 100 acres of land. This could have been the setup right here. Then you will see approximately less than a year he was in jail. And we also got to, only reason why I'm saying that is because, remember, in all reality, Young Thug didn't, only thing Young Thug did was run his mouth. He just ran his mouth on the phone about one time. But it's not like he ran his mouth and said, yo, get this dude here, and then the dude got killed. No, he didn't get nobody killed. So in reality, he didn't really do nothing that they can fry him for, you know what I'm saying? Also, he's also getting a little bit of time served too. But the point is, he didn't get all that trouble to this right here till he bought that land. Because we already know YSL was already in other stuff. We was already hearing their name. But see, when you claim YSL, when you claim a gang represents a tribe, a group of people. And when you and those group of people got plans to purchase land and then bring your woman and have kids and start a community, that's when you become a threat. Plus, they already know you got guns. They know you got a lot of money. You start looking like an army and a nation. And they don't want a nation within a nation. All right. And they damn sure don't want that in water. They don't want it in Georgia. You get it? But I told you, man, in this world with rappers, everybody was taught to brag on stuff. And you'll see too, almost every rapper died before their time or they went down before their time because they were speaking too much and speaking on their plans. Now you see this whole thing Young Thug did? See, if I was Young Thug and I had the money, I would have just got somebody else to buy all that stuff. And I'd have had somebody white do it. Straight up. And then I wouldn't have told nobody what I was going to do. And then little by little, I'd have built it up. Little by little. You know what I'm saying? And I'd have just kept it like that. But once you start talking and bragging and all that, then another thing, right? If you're gonna build land like this as a rapper, you know what it's smart to do? Just start rapping for a little while. Go low key for about 5 years. In them whole 5 years, you're just building up your land. But when you're trying to build your land and you're trying to build a fan base and you're trying to do all this stuff, they don't like that. Because you know why? You're starting to inspire people. I told y'all before, the number one thing they never want to be a fad in this country is people buying property, land, and businesses. So you can follow every other fad and trend. But when you start trying to do that, they don't want that. Because they know if we start a trend of success, then that means we'll take over. Simple. If we start making it, yo, who got the most businesses? We start having competition, who got the most land? They know that's how we'll take over the country. Simple. You know what I'm saying? So that's why our job is to follow every other fad and spend all our money everywhere else. Just don't spend your money on what counts. Don't spend your money on nothing that contains the family or generational wealth. As long as y'all spending y'all money, it's all okay with us. That's how they look at it. So boom. Buy all the chains you want, buy all the Bentleys you want. You just don't buy no land. Now, mind you, let's look at this shit for real. So let's look. As a rapper, you can buy 10 Bentleys and put them in your house. They ain't gonna say nothing. 10 Bentleys. About $500,000 a piece. They ain't gonna say nothing. But you take that same money and you pick a hood you want to rebuild, watch what happens to you. See what I'm saying? That's how it works. Or they're gonna get somebody to come set you up. Sit, because they don't want that fad. Don't never forget, they didn't blow up Black Wall Street for nothing. That was a sign from then to 100 years later. Anytime you guys try to establish your own city, you think you're going to establish your own nation, you're going to find out the hard way. So that's why this is also a 100-year anniversary to Tulsa, Oklahoma, man. Because look, you'll see the date right here. 2021. If I'm not mistaken, Black Wall Street was 1921. I know for a fact it was either 1920 or 1921. 100-year anniversary, man. All right, a cracking whips. See that? Boom. That's the plot Young Thug was gonna buy, man. Allegedly. If you look at it, allegedly, that's a little city, y'all. So we got to use our brain. Do you think the so-called good white people of Georgia was gonna let this man build his own city? Mind you, we see how look, Atlanta is we gotta understand something, man. Atlanta's not a real black city. It is, but it ain't. You get what I'm saying? Meaning it's a black city with black people, but it's owned by the white man. Now, Young Thug City was going to be a real black city, and you should already know that probably the whole Atlanta was going to be there anyway. So that was a threat, man. Then you got to use your brain, man. I know my people smart, right? If he would have got this established, everything around that would have been in jeopardy. That's what scares them too, see? They ain't looking at like, okay, he's going to get his land. No, they going to say, man, he going to start all this other stuff going to start coming over here. Boop. What else? Did we not just... I broke down the red line chart, right? And to give you an update, for those who want to be smarter, you go check this video why you have no generational wealth. The reason why you have no generational wealth, and it's because of coding and things like that, where you can have the money, but you're not permitted and you can't move, you can't do nothing because you're not wanted, and yet they won't even sell you the land and they don't want you nowhere around, all right? And this is a game they've been playing for over 100 years. But Young Thug, he didn't know his history. He didn't know. He didn't know that there's a such thing called redlining, and in certain places they don't want you at. So I think they also might have used this man to buy that land, and he probably getting robbed for all that money too. So my point is this: I don't know the exact chart where it's at, but I bet you where he wanted to build this, it's in a zone where he's not supposed to be at. But he didn't know about redlining. See that? That's why when people think I be dead, no, it's a crime to start building up shit in certain places. You don't believe me? Well, it was a cult about 20 years ago in Georgia called the Nuwaubian Nation with Dr. Malachi York, a man who got ran out of New York. And when he went to Atlanta, they thought he was a damn prophet. And he is the one that had a damn cult following in the country fields of Georgia with fake-ass pyramids, and they locked his ass up and shut all that shit down in Georgia. And back then, I knew it was cap, because I'm like, yo, how they going to let racist-ass Georgia going to let them build a Nuwaubian Nation? I was like, yeah, right. Then I saw the footage of when the police did a raid on that property, man. They was laughing their ass off at them fake-ass pyramids. And for those who want to know more about that, go check Secrets of America Part 3. And I told you about the cults that black people always getting caught up in. Cults. So look, boom. Even if Young Thug would have knew about Malachi York in Atlanta, he would have known. They're not going to let you build a city, bro. Even if they got to set you up, they'll set you up. You ain't doing that. Because remember this too, y'all. It's not just about now. They know if you build a city, that shit gonna flourish. It's gonna expand, and you're gonna do what? You're gonna start a trend, and then you might start a city somewhere else. So no, you nip that in the bud. Don't even think about it. So that's what happened to Young Thug, and Trump know it. He know it. That's why he said what? Donald Trump says Young Thug is being treated unfairly by the state. That's the key word, by the state. And he's also telling you they're basically doing whatever they want with Young Thug. Because we know what? That whole court trial is bogus. Like I said, man, they do nothing but stalling him out, man. Stalling him out, spending his money. I told y'all his lawyer is setting him up and draining his ass. Think about it. If you was Young Thug's lawyer, right, and he's in jail, and the longer the case go on, you get paid. Would you be rushing for him to beat the case? So you can clearly see the lawyer's been getting free money off this dude the whole time. They're draining his pockets. So even if Young Thug come home, he's not going to be the same. We know that. For one, he got his weight up. They might got him on meds. All right? He's not going to be the same. And plus, his money is not going to be the same neither. But according to my calculations, he's under RICO, so he can lose all his property. That's what people don't understand, see? Let's just say if Young Thug was just charged for murder or something like that. Even if he was charged for murder, he still can keep his property. If he was charged for any crime, he can keep his property. But being that it's under RICO, he can't. And that's another thing. I'm going to be honest. I need somebody from ATL to let me know this, because I never heard of it. I never heard on too many people in ATL getting indicted on RICO charges. I never heard of it. Now, one thing I also know, usually RICO is federal, but Young Thug been in the county jail all this time, man. So I know it's state and I know it's personal. I know that much. So that's why Trump said the state is playing games with Young Thug, because they still holding them and they not even finishing it. They playing around the case. Come on, they done played around with lawyers. They done played around with judges. They done had people get caught with weed. They've been pulling so many shenanigans. This man can't even get through his trial. Where they do that at, y'all? They're playing around with him. That's what they doing. And they won't give him no bond. He just got a new judge, last week? He still can't get no bond. So let's ask a question too, y'all. Why Young Thug can't get a bond when he born and raised in Georgia and he right there? Where he going at? Then we see NBA YoungBoy on house arrest. Let's break it down, y'all. I'm gonna prove to y'all Young Thug locked up over land. NBA YoungBoy and his boys got caught with 100 guns. He's still home. He ain't never go to jail. T.I. got caught with military guns with silencers and all type of shit, rocket launchers. He ain't go to jail. Boosie been caught with guns in multiple states, drug charges, all type of shit. He ain't in jail. Kodak Black got caught with drugs, all type of stuff. He ain't in jail. So why Young Thug in jail? He ain't get caught with none of that stuff like them. Because of this. That's why. And he's rich. He was over $100 million up, man. That's a threat, man. You understand that? When you got people with influence, when you know what I'm saying, you got people that'll jump out of windows for you, and you got influence. Mind you, he's also purchasing the land, the city he's from. That's another threat. That's why I keep telling people, man, you got to see the big picture, man. Look, y'all, I don't care where you from. If you try to go back to your hood where they know you got influence and everybody love you, and they know for a fact the whole city or everybody get behind you, and you got the resources to build people up, they don't want that. You a threat to security. And that's how I go. And it's not for now. They're looking at it for the future. That's how I go, man. Because in this country, man, so I was telling you, the real race is what place you're going to finish at. And this is the main reason why there was races in Georgia and all these other states. Look, after that great migration, when they tricked black people to go up north, they always made it where you're never to come back. See, before the blacks ran to the north, it was still black. It was balanced out in the south. I was talking about this yesterday. People forget this. At one point, blacks really did outnumber whites, because even after slavery, and they also said at the end of slavery, the population of slaves was basically more than white people, y'all. Think about it. Think about the plantation for 1 second. Okay, you got Master and his family, but the whole plantation is slaves. They outnumber Master. That was going on for the Nat Turner days. That was the key they was telling you back then. That the slaves always outnumbered Master and them, but the slaves just didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole key with that whole thing. So when it comes to that land, it always been a race on who going to control the land. So when all the blacks went up north, that's when the South became more strict and more racist. And the whole key of the racist people in the South turning up, they turned up after blacks went up north because they didn't want blacks to come back. So when you go back before the Great Migration, all right, or blacks going up north, it was still segregated. But you got to remember that even in the deepest parts of the South, it was always, look, we stay on our side of town, y'all stay on y'all side of town. We ain't gonna have no problems. You got to remember the Klan wasn't just going to certain hood. Like if we lived in a hood, put it like this, if our black neighborhood back then was thorough, the Klan didn't just come through there like that. Nah, they would catch the so-called rich people living on the outskirts. But my point is, it was always, y'all stay over there, we stay over here. The South always been like that. But once that migration happened and all the blacks left and went up north, and then they started moving other white immigrants to the South became more populated with white people. And that's when they turned up their racism, so black people would never be able to come back. See, that's why when you check, when we go into history, you'll see they didn't, the Klan, like, put it like this. Once again, members only video, black towns destroyed. See, and I'm breaking all this shit down. See, they turned up their racism after black people left, so you'll never be able to come back. And that's what they did. And then they changed the neighborhoods up. So if you do come back, you won't be able to afford the neighborhood you used to be in. And then they also started wiping out black neighborhoods. So the whole point is this. Land has always been a threat because that is how you really take over the country. Not with guns, fool. If everybody started buying up stuff, that's a threat. That's a problem. See what I'm saying? So when he said he's being treated unfairly, he's talking about the state. It's basically dragging him like he's a slave. Basically. That's what's going on, y'all. So it's all come down to law. And like I say, if you saw this special black town destroyed, and you know, and people that know their history, they always destroy black land. That means nowadays what? They ain't gonna let you have no land still to this day, because the ancestors of the people that destroyed your shit, they still living. All right, and people forget that, and that's the whole thing I be saying with Georgia. The Klan is an invisible empire, and they are into corporations now. Period. They run stuff behind the scenes. So when the Klan got word of Young Thug, they gonna buy some good old Georgia land back, they say, stop right there. That's not gonna happen. All right. And that's why he's in jail on bogus charges. All right. That's my opinion, y'all. So let's move on, man. We'll get back to that. This ain't nothing special, but we're gonna look at what we already looked at. What's up, Shayla? Boom. Now, you know, I already spoke about all this. I already spoke about how Nicki Minaj, a little girl, when she first did this. I broke down how she damn near 40 years old, and she was running around with a young girl trying to get her clout. All right. Nicki was trying to take Ice Spice clout, and she did it. Nicki been in the gutter, blackballed. Only reason why she's relevant is because she made sure she stayed relevant. When Ice Spice was on top of her game, she signed with Nicki Minaj. I told y'all back then she should have never rocked with this chick, because ever since she rocked with her, her career been going down the toilet. She was the hottest, and then she wanted to make friends. I'm going to say it again for those who do not know. When you hot on top of your game, you stay in your lane. When you're hot, people going to want to rock with you. But sometimes when you're hot and you rock with people, that's how you get cooled off. Because Nicki had her time already. It was Ice Spice's turn to be the next Nicki. It was her time. Then you're also going to see, as soon as she got cool with Nicki, who took her spot? Sexy Red took her spot. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And Ice Spice can't get back right since. Nicki was using her. Also promoted how Nicki wanted that young fan base. Nicki whole fan base is young people. She targets little kids. I done showed y'all all of this. We know this already. They make Chester music, all right? Straight up. And they also was promoting, you know what? Rainbow behavior. Even though Nicki claims she's straight, she been playing with the rainbow people her whole career, because a percentage of her career comes from women that fantasizing of putting their head between Nicki's ass. She knows this. And that's how she be getting rich off y'all too. All right. So boom. Ice Spice fell a victim to the fame. So it was already going on recently where one of Ice Spice's friends was putting on blast, speaking about how she talked dirty about Nicki behind her back. Long story short, Nicki allegedly got word, and she made a post. Allegedly, Nicki posted one of her old pictures and was talking about basically how she came up on the grind and, you know, where she at now. And, you know, people hopped in the DM and was saluting her with comments. Then they say Ice Spice hopped in and she ain't show her no love. And they say Ice Spice was the first to comment, as you see, and she shitted on him. They say to the point where basically Ice Spice took the post down because she was embarrassed. So look, she is the only one without a like. So my point is this: I'm just going back into this to show you. See, when it's all said and done, Nikki turned on her ass. See that? Know why? Ice Spice, you ain't hot no more. So when you're not hot, you're not relevant to these people. She just used you for your clout because she was scared you was gonna be the next Nicki. Ice Spice, your stupid ass is with Taylor Swift. Once you was with Taylor Swift, you didn't need Nicki no more. And if you think Nicki wasn't jealous because of you and Taylor Swift chilling at the Super Bowl and all of that, but I told y'all, man, people don't get it. Nicki's not stupid. She said, you're not going to ride my career. I'm going to ride yours. And when I'm done with you, I'm going to dispose of you. And that's what she did, y'all. She stayed with her to stay relevant. Ice Spice kept her relevant, I think, for like last year. And then this year, she kept relevant with the beef. I told y'all Cardi only stayed relevant because she was linking with Glorilla, Lotto. Cardi and Nicki was maintaining. They've been maintaining over features. These past couple years, it's just been because of their features. They've been featuring with hot artists like Nicki, Travis Scott. They got a song like that's been keeping them relevant. But as far as them dropping single projects, no. And Ice Spice, she going down the gutter right now too. She should have never linked with her. I said that shit back then, man. And I just wanted to show people that that's how the game go, man. You only hot as they need you, man. Nicki Minaj is accused of shading Ice Spice over Instagram, and she did. She embarrassed her. She ain't showing no love. Had her looking stupid. All right, that's just what happened. Now let's move on to some real shit. Because I told you, man, Negroes in Paris. We've been talking about this, the Olympics, man. Serena got treated like dirt, y'all. Serena Williams, the so-called goddess of the Olympics, tennis, they treated her like straight dirt. Told y'all they doing people dirty over there, man, because it's a lot of secret jokes. Paris, they look at African Americans like, hey, you guys are the same guys that came off the west coast of Africa and went in bondage. That's how they look at them. See, the whole joke also, this whole Olympics is all of the black people in the Olympics are the ancestors of the slaves. Look at how those ex-slaves perform. That's like the inside joke, y'all. I'm being honest with you. You got to remember, Europe knows more about world history than us. Then you got to remember this too. We look at slavery over here one way, but over there in Europe, they know the history. They look at it totally different. That's why we looked at these things. When you go to the Gold Coast of Africa, they still got the castles up and all of that. And what else? Did you forget that the French had their hands in slavery as well? Yes, they did. The French was down with the program. So if the French was down with the program, that means when Negroes go to Paris, the French know what time it is. And guess what? Serena Williams, she rips a 5-star Paris hotel for denying her and her family entry to rooftop restaurant. They told her, sorry, ma'am, your services are not needed here. Didn't I tell y'all, sometime in this world, don't matter how much money you got. Told you, there's some place in this world that money can't get you. I kept trying to tell people this shit, man. People did not want to understand that, man. You're going to have a lot of money, you're going to have a lot of stuff. But every chance some people get, they're going to let you know who you are. They're going to let you know. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The world is ran without words, man. All this really was with them saying no Negroes allowed. So I'm saying, we don't care about your money. Now, also, I will say this. Maybe Serena could have been cocky and wanted to, they could have been closed and she just wanted to pay them out she wanted to grandstand on them. Oh, y'all closed? Well, take this money. Let me on the roof. I want to bring my family in. You know how sometimes people shut the store down when they rich. Shut the store down. So I don't know if it was that neither, but according to Serena, she wanted to take her family on the roof and she was denied entry. So she said, all right. But anyway, the whole thing is this story is trending for Serena getting disrespected. 5-star luxury Peninsula Hotel. See what I be talking about, y'all? This is what I be talking about. Or just because it's Paris, they want to hype it up. I'm not into stuff like that, y'all. To me, that looked like a building in New York somewhere. All right? And I don't care how the rooms look. I don't like none of that stuff. You know why? I remember, like, seeing all this make me think about back then. Man, anyway. Don't forget, Paris is the one that gave New York the Statue of Liberty, man. So they family. Paris and New York is family. Louisiana, family. So I was telling y'all, I did a special yesterday. Why you think in the Harlem Renaissance, all the people from New Orleans was going to New York? Because New York and New Orleans was family at one point. That's because that's by way of the French. Just like Louisiana or New Orleans and parts of Canada are family. People don't know that. People don't know it's a secret relationship between New York, Canada, and Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I keep telling y'all, man, you're going to keep studying African history. You're going to be dumb as bricks. Some of y'all going to stay dumb. You're going to die dumb because you're too old to be learning new stuff. So look, Serena Williams got treated like the Martin Luther King days, man, in Paris. See that? 2024, they told her, sorry, ma'am, you're not needed here. We don't want your money. Let's look. Serena Williams slammed a Parisian hotel for denying her and her family access to its rooftop restaurant. Yikes, she wrote on X. I've been denied access to rooftop to eat in an empty restaurant of nicer places, but never with my kids. Always a first. You're really going to reject me? So she's admitting she got rejected, y'all. Somebody Google her net worth and see how much she's worth, and then you'll see that money means nothing in this world. money only means something when it's time to spend on you and your family. That's it. So what else? Boom. She's been denied access to the rooftop in an empty restaurant. So I gave him a pass and said, yo, maybe she tried to buy him out, shut him down. It was empty, y'all. So you see right there. See that? What else? You know how we know it's weird? Because look, if Serena would have went, don't you know this lady, all of them would have got big tips? Big tips. You know that? No, they didn't want to get that view. They didn't want to sit no way over there. They was like, no. And I don't even know why they did that. But I'm just showing you, man. Williams claimed she had been denied access to an empty restaurant. So they was telling her, ma'am, you can wear all the blonde hair you want. You're not wanted here. Some people won't get that through their head, man. It's sad, y'all, but it's the truth. It's sad. But see, guess what, man? That's what you get for trying to act like you from Paris and you're not. All right, they know goddamn well. I keep telling y'all, I'm gonna say it again, man. I'm trying to get people to understand this, man. They look at you like this, Serena. You're not from here. You're from Compton. You're from Compton. You're really from Compton, and you was just a good tennis player. That's how you got money, but you're from Compton. You're not from this life. And that's how they was gonna let you know that. LeBron, all of you. LeBron, you from Cleveland. You from dirt block. Like you from a poor factory neighborhood. You got money because the corporation put you on. See, and this is what I be telling people about elite bloodlines, man. If you ain't elite, they don't care about you. They know your history. Jay-Z, they gonna say, well, hey, ain't this the same boy that was born in the Marcy Project with roaches and rats? He's not elite. He's not rich. Meaning he's rich, but he's not elite. He bears no title. So Serena, you play tennis, you bear no title, but it is sad because she been going to Paris since she was a little girl. Every year she played in the French Open when she played sports, and she always was in the Olympics. But it's just showing y'all, man, being that she's not playing no more, they treated her like straight dirt. So now you'll see, y'all, they was treating Serena like back in the Martin Luther King days, man. Whites only. Now she overseas trending with embarrassment. And just my point to prove to y'all that they all over there. And it's like they stuck over there and can't come back. Meaning I think they have to participate in all these rituals and stuff. Meaning I don't think they can just go home and come back. Maybe some of them can, I don't know. But for the most part, I've seen Queen Latifah, all type. I done seen everybody, man. And they just still over there, y'all. I think they having a lot of sex too. Because I saw in the report, they said that the Olympics was going to be giving out condoms to all people coming in. So you know what that was about. I think they having a lot of orgies over there too, y'all. Straight up. Now, guess what else? Y'all know Snoop Dogg still acting a fool over there in Paris. Negroes in Paris, man, that's the thing. Snoop Dogg has exploded on the Olympics global stage. He's just being himself. See what that means? He's acting a fool, acting an ass, a grown-ass man, acting like he high, dancing, acting like a straight Negro. It's embarrassing. But I also get it why Snoop Dogg is happy. Y'all know why Snoop Dogg happy? Snoop Dogg is also happy that his name ain't in none of this BS that's going on. I think Snoop Dogg just happy he ain't with that Diddy stuff. I think Snoop Dogg just happy he ain't blamed for a lot of stuff. And I was looking at Snoop Dogg, y'all. I was like, yo, I'm gonna give it to Snoop, man. At least that dude stay out of trouble, man. Cause I was peeping. I was like, yo, I think this nigga just happy he outlasted all of them. So I'm gonna give Snoop his clout on that. He did outlast all of them. As far as he in good standards with these people. You know what I'm saying? And the white man loves Snoop, man. I'm gonna say that. Let's be honest, y'all. The white man loves Snoop more than any other rapper. Let's be honest. They love Snoop more than Jay-Z, all of them. Let's be honest. So I also could tell how Snoop was happy. You could tell he was happy, like He was just a young man that made it from, you know, from Long Beach, crippin', went through all this shit in the rap game, Death Row beef, Pac dead, Diddy getting crucified, Jay-Z on the run, Biggie dead. I think Snoop was just happy to be alive in Paris, y'all. I'm going to be honest. That's the vibe I got from him. But you would clearly see how that man looking at him, like, what the hell is this man doing, acting like a damn fool? This man is disrespecting the Olympic ceremony. Snoop Dogg holding a torch, clowning, and you see that man over there want to punch him in the face. You see it? That dude might be from Greece somewhere. He's not fond of what Snoop Dogg doing, y'all. Snoop Dogg acting like he in church. I'm gonna be honest. But you'll clearly see that man is looking at Snoop Dogg like, what the hell is he doing? Snoop Dogg was acting like a real clown and a coon, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, man. His job was to entertain, and that's what he been doing. Snoop Dogg been acting a straight fool, y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. That nigga been embarrassing, man. But look at that man looking at him overseas. What the hell? He like, oh, shit. Let's go, man. Told you, man, Snoop Dogg is acting a fool, but like I said, I was looking at it both ways. I was looking at it like this man is really, really happy to be alive and not in no shit. So when I did the special, last 2 weeks, week before, and I was talking about Snoop Dogg, Dre, 50, Eminem, they did outlast everybody. And when it's all said and done, they did retire at the top. They did. You know what I'm saying? Because they just did. So I see why Snoop happy. He still get money, and he's not in no bullshit like Diddy, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. If you was Diddy, homeboy, or if you was Snoop Dogg and you was rapping since the 90s, and don't forget, brothers in the West Coast, Dre and them, they was pouring 40s on chicks. They was straight smacking chicks. I'm pretty sure Snoop smacked a couple chicks back in his time. I'm pretty sure he backhanded a lot of chicks in Cali. You feel me? And Snoop probably just happy he got away with all that shit. Like, man, I'm just happy I'm in Paris, man. He loving it, man. And he said it, y'all. This opportunity was nothing but a chance for me to show the world what it's supposed to look like when you put the right person in the right environment, Snoop said. Snoop is basically saying, man, if some people had a chance to be around positivity, they'll be positive. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to take that away from him, but I know Snoop's job is to act like a damn fool. And he will forever go in the books as the greatest weed head of all time. That's his job. Snoop Dogg has passed Bob Marley, y'all. Remember when we was young, we was rocking Bob Marley shirts, and Bob Marley was a legend that we never knew that smoked weed. We ain't never know the nigga. But when it came to smoking weed, they made sure you knew Bob Marley. Well, Snoop Dogg took Bob Marley's spot because everybody in the world that smoke weed, you know about Snoop Dogg. So when it's all said and done, when Snoop Dogg died, niggas gonna walk around with Snoop Dogg t-shirts in the blunt. Snoop Dogg is the new Bob Marley. He has taken Bob Marley's spot. Snoop Dogg is the god of blunt smoking. And he's the god of weed heads too. All right? Period, man. So that's why they gave him the torch. Because they know Snoop likes smoking shit. So look at that man. It is funny. You got to think about it. Why is that man looking at him like that? He knows Snoop acting like an ass, man. Snoop 52 years old, man. Now look. Let's talk about Gimmick Lamar, man. You know I got to get this fool. How's Kendrick doing since that beef? How is the rap game doing since LA got the spotlight? I'm going to ask y'all again. Has it not been boring? The rap game is dying ever since LA got into it. I'm talking about recently, man. Ever since Kendrick been beefing, ever since Game called himself trying to beef, we seen these dudes staging events, Snoop Dogg in the Olympics. What is going on with rap? They wanted Drake to fall so bad. Okay, Drake is gone. Now what? I'm sure I'm proving a point. Drake gone. Now what? What is Kendrick doing? Told y'all, man. Hype. No trending topics. Nothing. No, nothing. That's what happened when LA get the game, man. They ain't got no talent like that. I said it. All right. If it ain't no beef, they ain't got nothing to talk about. If it ain't no damn gimmicks. So it is said that a song is leaked from Kendrick and Mr. Frank Ocean. And you should already know you was getting trolled. Why you think his first name is Frank? Frank Ocean? He puts his Frank in Oceans? Yeah, y'all know about Frank. He's out the closet. Him and Kendrick been working together. Talking about they got a leaked song. No. Let me break down what a leaked song is. No such thing as a leaked song. You know what a leaked song is? A song that was recorded that they wasn't sure about releasing. So they'll release it when they feel like it to get public opinion. All right? I know the ins and outs of the music industry. You will never trick me. There's no such thing as a leak. But if you want to put a project out And just in case the people don't like it, you can say, oh, it was just a leak. That's how it worked. So Kendrick and Frank Ocean, just so happened Kendrick leaks a song with him and Frank. And I think it's because he's not getting no clout and no traction. Even though this is the same clown that dissed Drake because Drake be singing to them chicks, but he get with a fruit bucket and saw that sing. You get it? I'm showing y'all. I'm going to say it. Most of the hate for Drake is because he likes women. And I think niggas be mad they girl like Drake. I think all the niggas that get in the car when they girl playing Drake don't like Drake. I think all of the niggas that caught their chick with Drake on an iPhone, I think they hate that nigga. I never seen a man get so much hate. But this is the man that hate Drake so much, but he got a song with Frank Ocean. And Frank Ocean is nothing but Lil Nas X, the R&B version. So what are we talking about? But I told you that Suge Knight said Kendrick Lamar was Dr. Dre's little boo thing. All right? So until I see Kendrick with some bad chicks, I'm going to believe what Suge said. Period. Because Suge don't got no reason to lie on this man. And I'm not a fool. You won't trick me. Kendrick created a fake persona of trying to look like Nipsey Hussle with a beard, trying to look tough. He already made a mockery of God, Jesus, whatever you want to say. He played around with it. But this the real Kendrick right here that Dr. Dre met. That little short boy that he was very fond of. So all I want to know, if Kendrick is so much of the truth, all of this Cali talk, all of this gangster talk, I thought he run with the gangsters. Why is he collaborating with Frank Ocean? And I'm asking y'all again, how come Kendrick didn't go on tour with that song, They Not Like Us? I told y'all it was just Cali hype. I'm going to keep speaking the truth, man. All right, y'all get caught up in the hype because it was a trending topic. Now that shit over with. Kendrick Lamar's previously unreleased guest verse from Frank Ocean. You had a guest verse from Frank Ocean, which means you requested for Frank Ocean to be on your song, fool. See that? Now, did you really ask Drake at first? And he said no. You guys want to diss Drake, but link with Frank Ocean. Didn't I tell you all those guys were zesty? Who's the main one rally behind Kendrick Lamar? Joe Budden. Didn't I tell you Joe Budden was zesty? I told you they all zesty weirdos. That's what they are, man. They are all men that don't like women, period. And if you're a ladies' man, they don't like you neither. That's why Joe Budden don't like Drake. If you peep game, Drake had a campaign of about 1,000 people going against him. For what? I don't rock with his music like that. It's a lot of songs he got I like, but I don't hate that man like that. I seen more niggas hate Drake than the white man hate black people. And I don't know what that's about. I didn't know you get paid off hating niggas. And all I got is one question. Why is he doing music with Frank Ocean? And Frank Ocean is known to eat Franks. That's why his name Frank Ocean. These are the jokes they make, man. Kendrick, are you zesty, man? One fan did not like the experimental nature of Kendrick verse. Writing, I F with Kendrick, but sometimes this nigga does bullshit on instrumentals. Make weird ass voices. Don't play with me. Then I tell you his name, Gimmick Lamar. That's why I told y'all, man, after this year, I'm not rocking with a lot of people no more. That's why I got to keep saying I told you, I told you, I told you. Because I'm not the only one that know. I'm just happen to be the only one saying it. What I say. He's a gimmick. He always rapping in stupid ass voices. And anybody rapping voices, that's a gimmick. He don't have no talent. He's corny. That's me. I said it. This a fan. I don't know this fan. What'd he say? I fuck with Kendrick, but sometimes this nigga does bullshit on instrumentals and make weird ass voices. And people swear it's experimental shit. No, it sounds horrible. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I would shake your hand if I knew you, bro. Do y'all get it now? Only people been hyping is LA guys, man. LA guys that wanted the game to come back and people that hate Drake. Mostly dusty dudes that ain't got no rhythm with chicks, they hate Drake. Because if you're a real player, you can't hate on another player. If you like women, how the hell you gonna hate on another man that get women? But if you really want to screw that man named Drake and you mad he like women, that's why they mad. Maybe they want to screw Drake. And that's why they mad. Because I don't get it. You mad at Drake, but you with Frank Ocean. So please make this go viral about the new leak with Kendrick and Frank. And Kendrick don't have no real internet traction. I told y'all that was bots. That's why you're going to see when that whole rap beef was happening with Kendrick and Drake, everybody that covered that Kendrick beef, their channel didn't go nowhere. And when the topics died out, so did they. That was all hype. Kendrick was hype to keep a couple dollars in niggas' pocket for about 2 months. What's next? Nothing. Gimmick Lamar, man. Told you, man. It's sad, man. Y'all niggas go for anything, man. Goofballs. So did him and Frank Ocean have a party after that? Before the session or after the session? Which one? And was Dre there too? Told y'all, man. That's why I don't run behind clowns, man. I don't run behind no rap cartoon characters. Didn't I tell you he made a song rapping about minors? That's what that song was about, minors. It ain't about nothing else, about minors. That's a Chester song, like I said. Period. Some of y'all don't get it. He was bringing the spotlight to men that like minors. All right, he was bringing the spotlight on minors. Period. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Because if he was going to diss Drake, he just would have dissed Drake, said his name, and aired him out how he's supposed to air him out, like a real rap song. Kendrick was trying to use Drake for a gimmick to go on tour and generate revenue. That's all it was. I broke it all down already, man. He already crushed him on the first song. When he rapped on Like That with Future, he already killed Drake. Period. Once he kept coming with song after song after song, I said, man, this man riding this man wave. He's doing gimmicks. And that's what he did. Now the gimmicks are over, Kendrick. Gimmick Lamar, all I want to know is, did Frank have his Frank in your mouth? That's all I want to know. Because you a good-ass rapper, bro. Let's go. And a liar. Hating on Drake, the rock with Frank. Wow. The raw sounding snippet surfaced online over the weekend and then dropped it on the weekend. Although it's unclear whether Kendrick will drop it. No cares, man. This shit is trash anyway, man. That's why I say when people run behind this, just watch them. Now go back and watch how Joe Budden and all these guys were campaigning behind Kendrick. Kendrick, man. Kendrick. Sad, man. Thank you. Let me see the comments, man. Salute to the people that's here, man. We're about to take a look at that, what damage took place yesterday. What's up, View Star? Shout out to the new people up in here, too. What's up, Too Calm Ty? Everybody salute. They got that new membership, man. What's up, Dramatic? What's up, main chick? All right, y'all. So what y'all think? People think I just be reaching. Nah, man, I reach sometime, but sometimes I be telling the truth in my opinion. Right? When it comes to this rap, when it comes to rap talk, I'm going to say this very cocky. I will bust anybody's head when it comes to this rap talk. If you want to talk anything behind the scenes, you want to talk contracts, you want to talk hype, video, whatever you want to talk, I don't play with the rap shit. Meaning, I know gimmicks. I know it has to be done to sell records. I know what needs to be done to trick fans. So this is what goes on. When I told y'all he's a gimmick and he's not moving units. So this is him testing the fan base. You really dissing Drake because you want the R&B fan base. Did you forget? Did he not make a song called Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe? Wasn't that like a fake ass singing song? Anyway, like I said, Frank Ocean. I'm out of here. Let's look at the real Ocean. Now we're going to look at this historical flood they downplaying. As you see, they're talking about at least 4 people died. Do you believe that? Anyway, we see what it did, y'all. Look, ruined people property, ruined cars, only 4 people dead. Whole ambulances, fire trucks. Guess what? Media blackout. What did I say? What we know about? You always going to notice when these things happen, they never go hands-on with it. They only show limited footage. And they only show certain neighborhoods. They never show us the real footage. So do you believe only 4 people died? What else happened that's a fact, y'all? These people lost their crib. They got to move. They get evacuated. Why they don't never show the hood neither? They don't show close-ups in the hood because at this same time, the militias are walking around. They on boats, the police, and this is when they doing roundups. That's why they don't put it on camera, because they don't want you to see the roundups. That's my opinion. Salute, Wax Dog. What up, bro? So this is giving us an example. This now we're gonna look at how the media play around with stuff. This how they play. Boom. Now you see how all this stuff happened yesterday. But if you put it in right now, Hurricane Debbie damage, you ain't gonna get a lot of pictures. But they'll give you stuff like this because this is really showing us, right? Boom. Who got this footage right here? The major networks. The major networks are already doing all the filming, but they only release what they want to release. So let's use our brain, my people, because we got common sense. We know damn well if it's flooded like that, we know in some places it's more. But what else? The main thing is what? The power's out. The power been out since Sunday. The power was out before the flood. Boom. We also know anybody in electrical wheelchairs, they asked out. Paraplegic, they asked out. Any elders, they asked out off the rip. Kids. We know what? Toddlers. Infants to toddlers. What else? This in Florida. You know they got gators. You know they got snakes. But they only showing us a little part. All these houses are ruined. These people never going back home. Don't forget, it's also a migrant situation. The migrants are everywhere, Florida mainly. And when they clean, guess who's going to clean the neighborhood up when the water drain? And guess who's going to move in these new neighborhoods? I just want to show y'all 4 people. You believe that? Homes ruined, y'all. Now you see how the American dream, you can have it all one day and then tomorrow's gone. Now you're trying to figure out how you're going to make it in life, how you're going to start over. But when you check your history timeline, it's been going on every time, every so often, over every decade or so. But 1920, the same exact thing happened to black people back then. And when you say black people, we also talking about so-called poor white trash, because poor white trash are treated like black people. You don't believe me? Anybody saw the movie The Django? Remember when that slave master was on the porch? He told that black girl, he free? He's a free black man. She said, do I treat him like a white man? She said, no. He said, no. You treat him like that Peckerwood down there. We're talking about poor white trash. Treat him like him. Get it? Poor white trash and black people are looked at as the same. It goes back to the South when they was letting the immigrants and the so-called blacks had to stick together. And that was the Confederacy of the South as well. We'll get into that another time. All right. Also, don't forget, I broke down how this is all the areas where your ancestors was at, and they always going to catch hell. So the point is this. They was going to downplay it, but you should clearly see that it looked like a damn ocean is on the ground. And we know damn well more than 4 people dead. But the key is that's just a assumption. We know for a fact they don't have no power. We know people's property is ruined. And anybody without flooders insurance, they're done, finished. Also, the city already been evacuated. Don't forget, they're under martial law, aka state of emergency. So under state of emergency, you can't go back home if you wanted to. That's how I go. So if I say, yo, can I please go back to my neighborhood to get my stuff? They're going to say no. They got the whole neighborhood taped off, blocked off, perimeters. No. Now they run. Now today, these are the days they're going to run through everybody's house and see who got them guns. You know, in Florida, they got a lot of guns, y'all. Y'all know that. You know, Florida got all them guns like Texas. And all of a sudden, Texas and Florida be getting all the floods. Yeah. And this is when the militia, the authorities, they run through everybody's crib and take them pistols. That's what they do. People forget when you buying all them guns, they forget the gun store report all that. So guess what else they know? Man, when they come to these cities, they know exactly what house to go to get the guns. That's how they do it. Easy. So as you see, they will be considered poor white trash. Poor white trash is also some of the people that have so-called black blood in them, even if it's just one drop. So that's a whole nother topic, but I'm just going to show you, man, this is the American way of suffering, man. It's always going to be suffering, especially now. You think it's a coincidence, 2024, all this stuff happening? Meanwhile, the economy getting hard. I just saw today, just this morning, they say we might be headed towards a recession, y'all. They saying we might be headed towards another recession. I thought it already was a recession. So if they saying we might go to a recession, that means things going to get a little bit more worse. Just where we at with it, y'all. Told y'all they're not playing with people. They're not playing with people, period. If you don't see what's going on and you don't have this extra gear you kick in to go into super grind mode, it's going to be hard out here, man. Because that go for me, everybody. So let's even look at the people that so-called had things. Everything in jeopardy. Now, this is what I was talking about. How, see, they'll be hands-on with it right here because this is a resort area. It's easy to show the resort area. There's nobody around. But they're never going to show the hood ins and out, ins and out. They're not going to do that because that's where you're going to see the mothers with the babies in the water. That's when you might see a couple bodies floating. You get it? They don't show the hood close up. This is the games they play. They show downtown. They show you the safe areas. Oh, everything is okay. That's how they do it, man. See, everything is okay. But they're not going to show you the real footage of the hood, where it's really, really bad at. See what I'm saying? Only traces we got of the hood is these pictures right here. And you can clearly see as you get to these neighborhoods, it's worse. So I ain't stupid. Like, let me rewind it. It's always going to be like that. Boom. By the resort area where the tourists go, it's always going to be fair weather, meaning it ain't going to flood with so much where the tourists at. Y'all know that, because they're not going to let the property get destroyed. And some people know this, like the resorts, downtown areas have a whole nother sewer system, a whole nother draining system. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it go. The hood has a poor drainage system on purpose so that the hood always floods, man. It's always like that. Plus, I think some hoods got a lot of stuff underground. That's why I be flooding like that. So that's why you can clearly see, right? The resort area, they got certain, it's flooding, but it ain't as bad as it could be. Mind you, that's right by the water. And you got to know what? The water comes in, but it starts to build up more in the neighborhoods. That's where the real flooding at. So that's my proof right there. They'll show you downtown or the resort, make it look sweet. Oh, it's not that bad. Meanwhile, in the hood, it's somebody done drowned, a couple people. And don't forget, y'all, this is also, so they said it could go up to 10 feet in some places. We don't even know where they at. We don't know if they even showing the highest part. So I already assume what's going on. And we know it's up to his stomach waist. So we already know a little kid, come on. What about a mother who got a kid and the mother can't swim and the kid can't swim? People ain't think about that. Okay, mom, you got 2, 3 kids, but you can't swim. Then what? I don't care, mom, you got 1 child, you can't swim. What you gonna do? This is why I'm gonna tell y'all, man, start learning how to swim if you don't know how to swim. You never know if you're in a situation. Real talk. So that's how I know stuff like this could look simple. Nah, but see, think about it. Boom. You at the crib, power out. Your family live across town. You ain't got no power, and you got your kids. Might be just you, your man, your family. Y'all got your kids. Y'all can't swim. And guess what? How the hell you gonna swim and bring food with you for the kids too? How you gonna bring the water, the baby bottle, the extra food, water, and you trying to walk through water? Don't forget, they're only showing us what they want to show us. So let's look. Use our fucking brain. If that water is damn near to that fucking sign, stop sign, we know how that water is for real, y'all. And don't forget, that's just right there. And we know what? All that property destroyed. So I was in my crib right there. My car in the garage. You see the car in the drive-thru? All that's destroyed. Car and house, nothing. And maybe the water's also in the crib at that level. And all in the living room, furniture all fucked up. See that? But all this is going to stimulate the economy because all these people are going to have to what? Rebuild. A lot of L's being taken, man. Some will be blessed and some will be cursed, man. So I'm just showing y'all this is the aftermath of Debbie that we get to see, but it's not a lot they letting us see. Y'all see all these cars destroyed. Also, this is another thing you got to peep. Some of this stuff was flash floods. How we know? That's how them cars got stuck. And people wasn't watching the news. In some places, these flash floods, the way they set up, man, they'll come down so fast, you won't even know what hit you, man. You can clearly see how these cars got stuck, man. Those wasn't just regular cars trying to go through stuff. Like, look at a fire truck. That wasn't just cars going through stuff. I think when they was driving, that shit came down so hard, so fast, that shit flooded them out that quick. How we know that? Because we know damn well something had to happen for that fire truck to get stuck like that. It's not like the fire truck was just cruising, because the fire truck wouldn't have went through that much water. So it looked to me like that shit came out of nowhere and just got crazy. And we could tell that from right here. This probably was a car that was driving in motion. Then that shit just came. And you can see the waves on that shit. And guess what else I saw, y'all? I saw other situations. They was calling that shit a cyclone, man. So they also downplayed it. Like I said, that shit wasn't no hurricane. It was a cyclone. Look how it bust up the ground, y'all. That wasn't no damn hurricane. That shit bust up the concrete. It was a cyclone, man. I saw a situation when they said it. A cyclone, man. So don't forget, they're still showing us some of the best parts. They ain't showing us the hood. It was a cyclone. It was no damn hurricane, man. So other than that, y'all see what's going on, man. People still suffering in this country, man. Left and right. Just the back view of what we was already looking at. It's a clear view. So I'm willing to bet my right arm, right? You see back there where they at is dry land, right? I'm willing to say where that water start in the direction the ambulance coming towards us, he coming towards the hood. And you can clearly see, that's my opinion, once you get in this water, that's the start of the draining in the hood, the drowning. the floods. That's where the MNAJ was on their way going. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? And I also could tell because it looked like they set up a perimeter right there. And they always set up a perimeter around the hood. You know why? So nobody from the hood can go in the city and start looting and stealing because the power out. So I'm going to say they're flooded in the hood right now. And don't forget, what's today? Tuesday. That means everybody in Florida didn't have power. It's the third day. No power. And it's not going to come on no time soon either. So it's a mass evacuation going on. It's a roundup, man. That's what's going on. So let's go back real quick, man. Recap. Young Thug try to buy that land, man. That's a crime, y'all. Anytime you're trying to buy back the block, that's a crime. You understand? You understand. Don't get mad. Don't keep saying why this and why that. Just understand. I'm going to say it again. These people did not fight hundreds of years of war. They did not lose millions of their ancestors fighting over this damn land and give it back to you. That's not going to happen, y'all. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the reparation talk, y'all? How much they going to give them in Cali? Is that enough to split up? Man, oh man. How much the migrants get? So anyway, but what was supposed to happen, y'all? We were supposed to buy the land up before the migrants came. Now the migrants are here. They're replacing Americans, man. Straight up. Mainly a particular people. So I'm asking you again, during these elections, have anybody heard any so-called black agenda yet? And I'm going to say it again. Black people, you're not on the agenda. So this was to let everybody know, don't get no bright ideas about buying no land. They say if you think you're going to start a Black Wall Street 100 years later, we're going to let you know where you at. They gave these guys a false reality that they can run around Georgia and be free. And they really believed it. Little did these guys know, as soon as they got that money and got rich, they should have hauled ass. If you think these people are going to give you money and let you live in luxury and enjoy your life, it's not going to happen, man. So Young Thug had to learn the hard way. So also, I think he was set up by his manager too. Young Thug's manager buys him 100 acres. And like I said, in my opinion, this what got his ass locked up. Because he was already accused of many different things. But if they was going to lock Young Thug up, they'd have locked him up a long time ago, man. Straight up. If they was going to lock Young Thug up, y'all know when they would have locked him up? They would have locked him up when he allegedly had something to do with Lil Wayne tour bus getting shot up. They would have locked him up back then. If they really wanted him. Get it? No. He got in trouble for buying them acres, man. Do you know if 20 people in America just purchased 100 acres today, do you know they'll go crazy? Also, the stock market been crashing too, y'all. I'm going to speak about that yesterday. Then they said Japan somewhere took the greatest dip they ever took in a long time on Black Monday. Yeah, economy is crashing, y'all. Economy crashing, and they said we might be to a recession. So, once again, Trump is trying to tell people, man, the key word is this. Donald Trump says Young Thug is being treated unfairly by the state. He's telling you that Georgia is specifically doing them dirty. And they basically doing what they want to do. Because they trying to teach his ass a lesson, man. All right, that's it. Don't none of you fools in Atlanta that got money get no bright ideas and start trying to buy shit. Why you think stupid ass Rick Ross, well, I ain't gonna say he's stupid, he's actually smart. Why you think he bought Evander Holyfield old shit? So he won't be no threat. Don't worry about me. I'm not, no, master. I ain't trying to buy no land. No. He moved in Evander Holyfield old crib. Because when you buy your own land and build your shit, that's more of a threat. See, Rick Ross ain't stupid. He know that. Nah, I'm going to just make them think I ain't really doing too much. I'm just going to buy Evander Holyfield old spot. Just living there. So they won't take me no. You know what I'm saying? Mine, you got to be smart, man. That's all I'm trying to tell people. Some people don't know that. People in America think because you get a lot of money, you free. No, you're not, man. You're just a so-called you-know-who with a lot of money. And all they plot on is how to get it back from you. Or if they can't get money back from you, they're going to use you to help them get more money. So while Young Thug is in trial, everybody's getting paid off of him. Everybody. Every big news outlet getting free content. It's a nigga on YouTube streaming Young Thug every fucking day for content money. His lawyers are raping his pockets. The judges going to get clout off him. Everybody going to get notches in their belt as lawyer. When it's all said and done, everybody's going to go a step up because celebrity trials boost you up as lawyers, judges, stuff like that. But if Young Thug would have just stayed his ass in his mansion, he would have been all right. Because remember, his mansion has nothing to do with the land he was purchasing. And in my opinion, where he messed up at is when everybody knew he was going to build a city, y'all. If Nipsey Hussle got smoked for a store, what you think going to happen to him for building a city? What they do to Tulsa? Did they not drop bombs on Tulsa? All right. Remember in history in Philly, that movement they had in Philly, and the neighborhood was all coming together with that black movement, and they dropped bombs on their ass? Yeah. As soon as you guys start thinking you're going to make your own nation, you become a threat. Yeah. Especially if y'all got guns too. Oh yeah, we're going to take y'all out. And see, look, y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, all the people that got money, this was them letting you know, especially everybody in Atlanta that's rich, they was letting you know to your face, if any one of y'all get any bright ideas, your ass going to be in jail too. All right? This is called the spanking by the Klan, period. That's why Trump ain't stupid. He know what he said. Trump, I also told you how Trump, he finessed all the races. Trump know a lot of white people don't like him. He also knows he not getting no votes from no liberals. The only white votes he was going to get is redneck racist votes and Klan votes. But that's why you'll see he used them for votes. Then when he got in office, he ain't do nothing he told him he was going to do. Another thing is this. Trump knows that the state of Georgia is racist towards black people. He know that. That's why the key thing he said is the state. That's why these words are very important. So I'm going to show y'all real quick one more time. See, Donald Trump could have said Young Thug is being treated unfairly. That's all he had to say. All he had to do is say he's being treated unfairly. But he wanted to make a point. He's being treated unfairly by the state. Saying the state of Georgia is dragging that man, doing him wrong. No bond. You get it? Why he don't got a bond? He born and raised in Georgia. He not going nowhere. Where he going at? Why he can't get an ankle monitor like everybody else, right? So that's showing you it's on purpose. The state wants to drag him to show him. Don't give no bribe. And then people don't know this too. When you from that state and you got that social security number and that state owns that social, meaning you in the same state that owns your social, they're gonna fry your ass. You don't get it. You really a ward of the state, fool. You the same poor kid that was raised in our ghettos. You the same poor kid that was getting in trouble in our ghettos. Now you want to buy some land. You think you're gonna run shit? No. We know your history. You started out in a project on the east side. You're not elite. That's what that's about. They let you know who you are, man. You're not elite like that. You can't buy no land. You still a slave. You under the 13th Amendment, fool. You don't have no rights. Think you're gonna start your nation? You're not king. That's why they're gonna let you know. You don't believe me? Like I say, man. People act like Stone Mountain is not right there, man. Stone Mountain, the Klan go on top of the mountain and they looked at it and they said, watch Atlanta and do Klan rallies, man. Straight up. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. As long as they have that goddamn Stone Mountain with them Confederate carvings, it's always gonna be bad for niggas. I'll just say that. It's always gonna be like that. Because people don't understand the new racism is investments. So everything black people spend their money on, the Klan already got their money invested in them things. That's what y'all don't understand. I think the Klan on every Family Dollar and Dollar General in America, man. I think every business where you don't know own it, I think the Klan own it. That's what I think, man. I know for a fact they was allegedly owners of Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, things like that. The toothpaste we use, a lot of this shit we use that get us sick, products and food, they say it's run by the Klan. Period, man. Period. The Klan been had a different warfare to take you out, man. Put poison in your food, GMOs. Y'all didn't know the Klan owned farms and shit. You didn't know the secret joke, the Klan, everybody and their mama know blacks eat chicken, man. They say in the movie, it's an old movie that I spoke about before Black Hollywood, but they put all the stereotypes in The Birth of a Nation. In 1915, they were showing black people eating chicken back then in the movie, man. They say black people love chicken. When you want to get them black people, all you got to do is finesse the chicken. What's up, Soul for these song seeds? It also said what? Y'all was telling me from the movie, the show of what the movie, they cloned Tyrone. They said the son and the chicken, right? Hey, so-called people, look. So-called black people, man. Don't you know if they wanted you dead next week, all they got to do is taint all the damn chicken, man? It's just that simple, man. The secret joke is they love chicken, and that's what you can get them with, that chicken. Whatever it is, whether you want them, they mind bad, you want to give them cancer, whatever you want to give them, you can put in the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So anyway, my point is the Klan, y'all, owns damn near everything we do or got money invested in it. I'll just say that. All I'm gonna say is our whole life growing up black, the Klan always had their hands in the shit. Didn't y'all hear about the Johnson & Johnson product that was giving women stuff in their uterus? Cancer. So why was they giving us Johnson & Johnson powder like that? Then we hear that fast food kills black and brown people double the rate, and in every hood near you, it's a fast food spot. All these companies started by secret people. I'm telling y'all, man, they get paid off us every day, 24/7, and they hide out. The real people that really don't like you and really hate your guts, they stay out your face. They lay low. That's really how it go, man. So I'm telling you, man, we in a racist system. The racist system controls your life, man. The racist system is when you went to school and they told you all them stupid ass lies, right? Then you went to your neighborhood and you went to the store, you had 40s in it. That's the racist shit right there. When they put the 40s in your neighborhood, but they don't put it in other neighborhoods. See, they was giving the black community something like pet food. Well, we got certain things just for them, and then we got stuff for the real world. And the stuff that was just for us, we was raised on it, but all of it wasn't good. So everybody knows this, y'all. Just like when this man ran last time, when he was already in office, he said, black people, you already voted for everybody else. You tried everything else. What do you have to lose? He basically was telling black people way before, man, y'all put y'all time and energy to everybody, and all they did is lie to y'all. They don't do nothing for you. So why y'all hating on me so much? That was his whole point. Give me 1 second, y'all. Plug up this lab. All right, I'm back. To this day, people don't know Abraham Lincoln. he ain't free no slaves for real. Abraham Lincoln also said at his own mouth, if it was up to him, he wouldn't have did it. Put it like this. Y'all know they originally wanted to take the slaves or whatever and put their ass in Panama somewhere. Yeah, they originally wanted to give the slaves their own land and get their ass out of America and get in their own little shit in Panama somewhere. That was one of the original origins they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? But Abraham Lincoln didn't care about no slaves neither. People don't know that. He only did it because he had to. When they freed them so-called slaves, y'all, that was to mess up the money of the Southerners. You got to remember this beef too. See, don't think about race real quick. Got to think of this real beef. The North and the South was those Northern whites against the Southern whites too. It was those preppy, upper echelon, bougie, racist ass crackers in the North. They didn't like that so-called ignorant, wild country Southern white men. And it was also about education. Remember that. They looked at the Southern whites as dumb and embarrassing, and they didn't like them. But the whole key was they were getting rich. So you got to go back into American history, y'all. The Northerners hated the South because the South had all the opportunities to get rich. That's what they was doing. In New York, in Illinois, Massachusetts, Connecticut, when white people was up there in them barn-ass places, they wasn't really getting money like that. They was living in buildings and shit. They ain't had no fucking land stretched out. People in the South was building empires. That's why they was mad. And they also knew that's where the gold was at. They knew everything was in the South, but they was mad they couldn't go down there. That's why the North had to always try to campaign against the South. Abolition, everything the North did was against the South to destroy it. That's why they used the Civil War as an excuse to destroy the South. When they went down there, they wasn't just killing people. They was destroying buildings, businesses, mansions, stealing money, stealing the gold, robbing the banks. That's what they did in the Confederate War, man. That whole Civil War was about paper, money, man. That's what they was doing. It was about no damn slaves. You get it? How we know that? Because we already proved on this channel that the North had more slaves than the South. We already proved that already. We already proved that Massachusetts had the most slaves in America, period. So it was never over no damn slaves. You know why we know? They was also bringing slaves in the country to put them in the army. Do you know that the North would have never won the war if they wasn't sneaking the Africans on boats and putting them in the military? That's how they won. They actually cheated to beat the South. Told y'all, man, the North is the most shady, man. Been telling y'all this. And I'm from the North. I know. See what I'm saying? Yeah. The real racist people are in the North. I'm telling y'all. See? It's Trump telling you. Because he know. Look. Donald Trump said Young Thug is being treated unfairly by the state. Now, it's the North, but he's telling you. What this state of Georgia doing is personal. Because some states do what they want. That's what's going on, y'all. Showing you. They breaking the law. Something like that. But it's not really breaking the law because owning land as a black man is a crime. So that's why he locked up. For owning 100 acres and talking about you're going to build your city, that's a crime. Now, he just would have put cows and pigs on it. They wouldn't care. If he just said, yo, Young Thug, I'm about to start me a farm. Some shit like that, they wouldn't care. But once you're talking that city shit, nope. Because you got to remember in America, too, they also building these 15-minute cities, man. So when you say that, that means you could be about to put a strip mall, a food supermarket, daycare center. You know, you about to build your own community. They don't. It's not gonna happen, y'all. So on that note, man, I just wanted to show y'all, man, racism may never stop, but it's financial racism, man. You can do whatever you want. There's no racism, but when you start trying to do certain shit, then you're gonna see racism. That's really how it go. You know what I'm saying? And all these jokes and tricks are played, man. So you just gotta know how to play the whole state. But I'll say this, man. Every state is different, and you just got to know where you at and how to go about things. See, this ain't why you think, okay, boom. Remember when Kanye West bought that land? Where he bought his land at? You got to see where he bought his land at. Then Kanye West buy his land where, y'all? Wyoming somewhere? That mean he wasn't being a threat. Get it? But if Kanye West would have tried to build that shit somewhere else. Also, don't forget this, because it just hit me too. Then Tyler Perry just bought some land in Atlanta, right? When he built that studio stuff, right? So all this goes with that. It's starting a pattern. Okay, Tyler Perry bought some land. He built his little empire. Now here comes Young Thug. He want to build his little empire. Nope. Because now we got a pattern going. But we're going to make an example out of you, Young Thug, because your name Young Thug. And you spit them rap songs. So as you see, they said, no, we're not going to have this. And you also got to remember too, y'all, all those rich white people in Georgia, they still there and they are still rich. They still got all that old money. They the ones who Nene Leakes and them try to be like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling the truth, man. They got a whole special about y'all know Dick Wolf that make Law and Order. Y'all know he got a whole show out now called it's something about the South, killings in the South, something like that. And it's about all stories of how rich people in the South was getting killed throughout the years. Rich people. You know what I'm saying? From Florida on up, Georgia, rich people getting slaughtered in their mansions. But it was really breaking down how the people in the South had that money. And to this day, they still got that money. So, like I said, they let the blacks run around. But at the end of the day, when the white people want to pull cars and take their city back, like they did when they shut down Freaknik, that's what they'll do. Whenever they wanted, they'll shut that shit down. But they know you guys make the money for the city. Guess who's making the money for the city now? Young Thug. He's in jail making money for the city. Everybody eating. He bringing in revenue. Bringing in money. Tourism. People got to come cover the trial from around the world. You keeping Atlanta on the spotlight. He's free promotion, free money. Yeah, drag this shit out. Another 6 months. Lawyers getting paid, state getting paid, city get paid. Get it? That's what it's all about, y'all. They always going to use you blacks to generate the revenue. That's how I go, man. So on that note, man, this ain't about no Trump. I can't wait till that election stuff over with anyway, man. Don't forget, man, it's a reason why you have no generational wealth. It's a reason. It's a reason why all black towns get destroyed. And it's a reason when you try to buy land and you go to jail. One day you're going to understand you might have changed. Young Thug, you might have got money, but you forgot two things. You still in Georgia. You still in Georgia. And what you didn't know, buying land in Georgia as a black person is a crime. You should have bought that shit in Idaho somewhere. Maybe you'd have been all right. That's how it worked. That's why Kanye built his land. He bought Wyoming. You got to go somewhere where nobody think you go. You got to go somewhere corny. And then they say, all right, he out there by himself. Shit, man. What else, y'all? 2024, we see Serena get treated like dirt. But that's what she get for always trying to wear blonde wigs. I'm going to be honest, y'all. This woman wants to be white so bad. I think Serena's delusional, too. She also destroyed her face. What up, Leonard? What up, everybody? Serena destroyed herself, y'all. Serena has been running from black men her whole life. Now look at her. She literally been trying to turn herself into a white woman. So when she went to Paris, they had to let her know, Serena, don't you know you're still black? You can't buy out the restaurant. No, we don't want you here. Serena Williams rips the 5-star hotel in Paris for denying her family entry. Denied her entry, y'all, like she was a straight nobody. Man, I could have went over there. That could happen to me easy, all right? That's supposed to happen to me, not you. Shit crazy. They let her know, y'all, look, you're not allowed here. And y'all know she was going to tip big. Y'all know she was going to probably spend money, tip everybody. It was like, no, because it could be a secret rule and a secret law. No blacks allowed. See, one thing about Paris, people forget too. All of these landmarks got history to it, man. This hotel could have been built by a mother who hate black people and said, never let nobody black come here in this restaurant. We don't know that. So I don't miss me with that Paris shit. All right? Negroes don't belong in Paris, man. Paris had their hands in a lot of stuff. I'm going to prove that too. Also got another special coming, and I'm going to prove to y'all how Africa been under control by the white man for all these years. The great white European has been regulating Africa all these years, and you've been trying to go back to Africa. And that's why Africans been trying to come over here. So I wish we really could do musical chairs. I wish we could, everybody in America that go back to Africa stuff and love Africa, right? This is what I want to do. Every American that wants to go to Africa, raise your hand and let's meet at the docks and line all you fools up at the dock and wait for the ships to come take y'all ass to Africa. Then at the same time, all my people in Africa, y'all set up on y'all dock and y'all send all y'all people that want to come here and we play musical chairs. We'll ship all these niggas to Africa and then we'll bring in the new Africans. Meanwhile, I bet you when it's time to go, half these niggas here talking, they gonna want to go. I bet you they not. All these niggas talking African shit, y'all. What's gonna happen, y'all? Well, can't use that cell phone, bro. It ain't gonna work on that boat. What else? You know that shit you like to wear? You can't wear that in Africa. That it's not popping like that, bro. You ain't gonna be able to shop at them stores, nigga. You ain't gonna find no backwoods, no liquor store. What you gonna do, nigga? Niggas talk, they ain't gonna want to go, y'all. Trust me. Then I'm gonna prove to y'all how that whole red, black, and green flag is a made-up flag, man. You ain't never in your life seen African wearing that flag, man. You know what I'm saying? That flag represent the No Nation gang, man. All right, but I'm joking and laughing, but I'm gonna show y'all how Europe and Africans are family, man. Northern Africa and Europe are family, and they always conspired against the other parts of Africa. I'm gonna prove it. All right, so it is what it is. I ain't got no problem with Africa, man. I just had to hear my whole life that this African stuff pissed me off now, man. I actually got love for the good Africans, man. For real, the good Africans, that's good people, man. I don't like the Fugazi Africans, and I don't like Fugazi African Americans. All right, because African Americans are two-faced. One side is African, one side is American. They always double talk and talk sideways, and they two-faced it, man. All right, that's it. What's up, Big Phil? I say all that to say that, look, man, we killing all the lies, man. All the lies and all the rumors. The lies and the rumors destroyed us, right? So that's why to this day, she's from Compton, right? And she in Paris, they let you know, you from Compton, you not coming in here. Now let's go to Snoop. He out there waving a torch, but they know where he from too. They say, Snoop, you from Long Beach, man. You ain't from here. Look how that man looking at him. So it looked to me like Negroes are in Paris acting like Negroes. They don't know how to act, man. That's what it looked like, man. He's from Los Angeles. And like I said, to me, the secret joke is this. Everybody knows the history of slavery, man. The people in France know the history better than us because they the ones had their hands in the shit. You get it? They the ones came and conquered this shit. They the ones came and conquered. Did you forget about the Louisiana Purchase and the French? Napoleon? They are the ones who pillaged the land too. Yes, they know the real history of America. So they looking at everybody like, whatever. And my whole point is, when I saw the whole, when I watched the Olympics, I look at it like this. All of the people that conquered America was looking at this shit hindsight of all of the new nations they created. Like, y'all know all the people from Europe came to America, planted their seed, created all these new races, and now all these new races are in the Olympics, and they was able to watch. That's why the Olympics is also studying the DNA, man. Also, lately, you've been seeing black people losing their DNA. I've been seeing black people lose races and everything. Didn't I tell you Sha'Carri was going to get embarrassed? Didn't I tell you before when I did the special that she's so wrapped up in her nails? What happened? Her ass came in second place. I think twice, something like that. She ain't finished first. Told y'all she wasn't. Also told you a lot of them going to get embarrassed, man. That's what's going on. Hey, y'all, this is the first year black people didn't dominate all the Olympics. So they had to let Serena know, man, no matter how many white wigs you wear, you're not white. All right, so this is going on. They use black people for clout, entertainment. Let's be honest. If Snoop Dogg was not there, the shit would be boring. So that's you get where I'm going with it. We make it pop. When they showing Olympics on TV, they got to show Queen Latifah real quick. Get her footage in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the celebrities in it. Make it look official, like they having fun. Meanwhile, and they also said that some of the NBA players don't want to stay in designated areas. Get it? So the people that's there with big money, they stand where they want to stay at. But some people are not feeling these traditions because the people that know the history of the Olympics, they not feeling that shit for real. Because the secret is, Snoop, that the French came, conquered America, planted their seed, and the secret is that you African Americans, you guys came on slave ships. And now you guys are here celebrating Olympics with us, but we know y'all true history. Y'all not part of our family. We the ones that conquered y'all. So that's why y'all over there looking like fools for real. I'm just going to be honest. Now, that's 3 LA people looking like fools in 1 week. Remember I told y'all when LA get the game and go to trash, right? That's a joke, though. I'm just joking. Now, look, this ain't a joke. Serena, LA, embarrassed. Snoop, California, embarrassed. Kendrick Lamar, he's repping LA. He's with Frank Ocean, embarrassed. Told y'all LA, y'all dried up, man. What is Kendrick doing with Frank Ocean? I'm going to ask you again. Kendrick Lamar, I'm going to say this last time. It was said that you was Dr. Dre's little boyfriend. You starting to look like it to me, bro. You starting to look like it. All you did was try to look tough, growing your hair out in beards and all that shit like every other fruitcake. Just try to look tough, bro. This is who you really are, man. And I think you was putting on lip gloss too. So what was you and Frank Ocean doing, bro? All right? And I need all you Kendrick fans to get on this shit today. I need a full breakdown of what I need you niggas to tell me, oh, it was a song, but it really wasn't a song, and they was gonna do it, but something happened. Nigga, break this down like you break down Kendrick and Drake. All right. Now I'm gonna say it again, man. Anybody that watched Joe Budden, I think you're fruity. Now I'm gonna start saying anybody that support Kendrick and go super hard, I'm gonna think you fruity. I don't care. I don't care what you guys say, man. Kendrick fans, where you at, man? This man was wearing fake ass Jesus crowns and making songs with Frank Ocean. You right, nigga. I'm not like you. I already told you that. You niggas are weirdos, man. You know what Frank Ocean like to do. Frank Ocean like Frank's in his ocean. You see how they troll people? He's allegedly zesty. His name is Frank. They don't get it. It's always sidebars and jokes. Y'all don't get it. Kendrick did a feature with a Frank. So let's ask a question. Why he didn't do a feature with SZA? Why he didn't get a lady? Why he didn't get somebody else? Why they want to hate on Drake, but then want to be with niggas that sing like Drake? So now I'm going to say it's personal. You don't like Drake because Drake like women, man. That's why you guys don't like Drake. And you know Drake is sing your girl out her panties, man. I'm just trolling and just making shit up to make niggas mad because that's how much niggas hate Drake. Niggas hate Drake more than the Klan now, man. Straight up. All right. I'm also going to say, as of now, all of you Kendrick fans are fruity. I don't care what you say. You're fruity, bro. That's my opinion, man. You like Kendrick and you go super hard, you fruity. No, I know, because y'all like Kendrick and it has nothing to do with no music, man. Y'all got a crush on that boy. Some of y'all. Kendrick Lamar's previously unreleased guest verse from Frank Ocean's Nights. Then a song called Nights about what niggas do with they Frank at night. Kendrick, what was you and Frank doing on at that night in the studio? Was y'all together? What happened? The raw sound and snippet. Y'all was going raw dogging each other. Why do you use all these words to describe y'all music? Previously unreleased, the song called Nights. And they was going raw. Yo. Man, y'all won't trick me with none of this zesty stuff, man. It's not a coincidence they're using these words. So Kendrick, you mean to tell me you gonna do a song with an outright gay man and call it Nights? What you mean, nights at the club? What are you talking about? Nights in the bedroom? Showing you, Kendrick, you're not slick, man. I know you want zesty fans too, bro. You guys know without zesty fans, you're finished. You see, Drake could get his zesty fans. He put on Drake will paint his nails, all that. Yes, he does. He does clown stuff. Yes, he does. Drake panders to his zesty fans too. Kendrick, you got to be more outright when you do it, man. Let me break it down. Young Thug, he always catered to his zesty fans. Told you they all been doing it. Nicki Minaj caters to her zesty fans, doing zesty stuff like this. Because Nicki knows a lot of women want to stick their tongue up her butt crack. Nicki knows this. All right? That's why a lot of y'all zesty women been supporting Nicki and go hard. Most of Nicki's zesty fan base call themselves Barbs too. All right? Nicki knows that. Nicki knows she can sit on any of her fans' face anytime she wants. And that's what she made ICESPICE do. She made ICESPICE lick her ass crack, man. Ever since then, ICESPICE career been in the toilet, man. It's the truth. They all got gay fan bases. They know it. That's why they pander to it. They know when you pander to the gay community, man, that's 1 million fans off the rip. They know that. They're not stupid, man. You got rainbow people around the world, man. That's a fan base. They call it money on the table, man. They're going to get that money. Say, look, I'm going to get this rainbow money. See that? He do rainbow stuff. She do rainbow stuff. It's not a coincidence. It's just that some people like Kendrick, he's trying to do a slick. How's he doing it slick? Now can I prove it to y'all? You don't think Kendrick Lamar know that Frank Ocean has a gay fan base? You don't think Kendrick knows that? So common sense. By Kendrick putting his name with Frank, he will get some of Frank customers. I mean, some of Frank fans. Kendrick collabed with Franks, and I think he also liked Franks, and it is what it is. And I think Kendrick fans like Franks too. Because I never seen niggas rally behind a nigga that's 5'3" and go so hard at another man for no reason. I never saw it, y'all. So I'm going to say it again, man. Keep listening to Joe Budden and niggas that wear pink shirts every day with their legs crossed and Vaseline on their legs, all right? Talking about rap. So we're going to also say prayers for the people that have been in this disastrous tornado. They downplayed it, y'all. And also, y'all, I made about 30 Kendrick fans run that quick. I love it. I love it. So look, don't forget, this thing got the power out, floods, it's probably alligators. It's also probably sinkholes too. It might be some ditches or sinkholes. We already saw pictures of the earth caving in. So let's be honest, y'all. Y'all know it's a lot of places where they build property on unstable land. So let's look at this right here. If we see that concrete fell, it's probably some more sinkholes somewhere, y'all. So a lot of this destruction, we're not going to know the full detail because it's a media blackout in the neighborhoods. And all you got to know is also days like today, they're going to be dealing with strictly search, rescue, recover, and roundups. That's how it go. Period. It's militias out there right now. Many forms of law enforcement as well. You got to protect the businesses and protect the rich communities. Don't forget, the rich community, they don't got to leave. And also the rich communities are set up where they don't flood. Don't forget that. They have special drainage. Also, you always see the so-called rich neighborhoods sit in high places. And they're structured where they won't flood out. So they're going to protect the rich neighborhoods. Plus, the rich neighborhoods got generators. Y'all know that. So as of today, I'm going to say they're doing a search and rescue, and it might be a Hurricane Katrina Part 2. We don't know because it's a media blackout. We don't know. And nobody that's from there can't call us if they power out. So we don't know. So on that note, man, just keep your head up, y'all. That's right. A lot of that's going to be dirty swamp water too. That's deadly waters. What's up, Judah? That's deadly waters out there. Hold up. The Canaanites have pandered to their God. Yeah. Hold up. Showing y'all the damage. So we can look at this little shit and know it's hectic, man. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff just being downplayed. So let's ask the question. Why do they always selectively show the footage and they don't just show everything? And why they always got to downplay it like it's going to be a little hurricane? That shit was a tornado. It was a cyclone too. Now, guess what's going to happen? Every business is going to go through the roof. Home Depot, Walmart, Target. Everybody got to buy everything all over again. Appliances. You had deep freezers in the crib. New furniture. You got to get all that shit over. That's going to boom the economy again. Boom. They got to redo the house. Now they probably going to redo these houses and sell them for more. I know that. Any owner that had property was renting it out. He now has a come up. Now you in the water and your car, look, car right in the driveway, came and drive your truck. It's finished. Your car got destroyed while it was parked at your house. Anybody chasing the American dream, you're going to be disappointed. Shit. This country ain't getting no better no time soon, man. So I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. It's not. They saying they forecasting a recession coming, y'all. So it's a reason why we got no generational wealth, and it's a reason why they always going to destroy your towns, and it's a reason why you can't buy no land. And Trump know it. That's why he told y'all Young Thug is being treated unfairly by the state, because states do what they want. They want to do to people, man. If you awarded that state, man, they do what they want to do. That's just how it go. So as you see, man, all Young Thug had to do is leave. Let's also look at Young Thug. When I use the terminology of people ain't going nowhere. What's up, Gressler? When I use these statements and I say, yo, people ain't going nowhere, and they don't understand that when you so-called black in this country, you're not going nowhere. This is what I be talking about. He born in Atlanta, got rich in Atlanta, and got locked up in Atlanta, and didn't never really go nowhere else, and didn't really never do nothing else. Even though the same thing he did in Atlanta, he could have did anywhere in the world he wanted to. He was rich anywhere in the world. But when you have a certain mentality, you're not going to go nowhere. And this is what happens when you don't know who you are. And this is what happens when you don't know who the enemy is. And it's always a game being played called chess. That's why you go, then I go. You make a move, I make a move. That's how it works. Hey, we give you the money, you make a move, but guess what? You made the wrong move. Checkmate. Give me that back. Your kingdom has now fallen. We took y'all king. We took y'all king, whole kingdom crumbles. YSL finished. Because you don't know you playing with. All right? These guys play for keeps. Period. That's an old school shit. Let him build all the money up, and then we'll just take it. Like we did back in the day. We don't rap. I don't know how to rap. It's impossible for a so-called older white man to become rich off rap. He don't know how to rap. He let you rap, and then he take your rap money. That's my shit now. That's how it always went, y'all. Always. Back in the day, the Klan would take your shit, your property, your crib, and put a sawed-off shotgun to your head and make you run that deed, make you run that title. Put the gun in your wife's mouth and say, where's it at? That's what they did. So if Young Thug knew his history, he would know that nowadays they don't pull guns on you. They put fake charges on you, but bogus charges on you, slander campaigns on you to ruin your shit. See, when these people put them slander campaigns on you so bad, you wish you was dead. You wish you was shot. Because that's how much they're going to drag you out. That's what's happening to Young Thug, man. But that also what happens when your name is Young Thug, because they're going to make an example out of this Young Thug to every other Young Thug. Make examples out of them. And I told y'all, thug life is BS. When you claim thug life and you claim that word thug, you're always going to go to jail. When your name murder, you're going to jail. And you ain't getting no bond, too. It's always been like that. So it is what it is, y'all. So how many people really think stuff changed? I'm going to keep saying the same thing. Only thing changed is clothing, apparel, and that's getting remixed and old. All I keep seeing is the same clothes coming back out recycled. Only thing going to change is the shape of the car. What else going to change? Not too much. Clothes, cars, and technology. That's it. Only thing changed. Went from a horse and a wagon to a car. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changes, y'all. When you understand that shit, you stop, people to stop busting their fucking head. Getting worked up and stressed. Okay, people want to talk about election so much. Okay, whoever gets elected, what's going to change? I need somebody that's smart as fuck to tell me right now. You guarantee me what's going to change. And I'm going to wait. I'll be waiting till I'm fucking dead. What's going to change, y'all? Everything you get worked up over, why you get so worked up for? You getting worked up, what does that mean? You proving a point to this person and you proving a point to them that you right. What does that prove? Hold up. I'm reading the chat now. What's good before we get out of here? Salute to the people, man. Hold up. He unveiled. Okay, he unalived his baby mama. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. But allegedly his baby mother got taken out of bowling alley. Yes, Young Thug. Yep. Don't money bad, yo. Allegedly got a dead baby mother too, right? Something like that. What's up, Bomber League? I see you. What's up, Bree? Hold up. Our community is full of cowards. That's right. You know what a coward is? People that just always want to run their mouth and be tough online. Shit. Our people are super cowards, man. They got so much energy when they typing, but not in real life. And most people, I'm gonna say it again. Most people that talk all that talk scared to look the white man in their face, man. Scared to look them in their eye and tell them what it is. Scared. That's what a lot of this shit is, man. A lot of people still scared of the white man, bro. Scared of the boogeyman, all that. Scared. Scared. And they also scared because of their ignorance. Because some people know when they get around these people, they feel uncomfortable, man. You know what I mean? If they're in a certain environment of niggas acting a fool, niggas be uncomfortable. So when they get around power, they be scared. They don't mean nothing to me. They ain't nothing but regular people, me. You know what I'm saying? And what they do have nothing to do with my life. And the decisions they make ain't got nothing to do with me. And I don't care what they do. That's how I look at life. I let other people worry about what other people do, not me. All right? What's up? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge and inhaling too much garbage because thou has rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, and that's why they are all being rejected. That's right, soulfully sowing seeds. They are being rejected. Now, good point, soulfully sowing seeds. Let me prove how black people are being rejected. And if you're smart, you should already know where I'm going with this, because I'm always going to prove the facts, and I love it. Let's look at SERENA being rejected. Why? Because in Paris, they know scripture. So when you go to Paris, they let you know you're rejected. SERENA rips 5-star Paris hotel for denying her. That means rejecting her. You will be rejected. Your money ain't good here. You will not be able to buy, trade, or sell. And nobody will buy. Nobody will want to buy you neither. Nobody will want nothing to do with you. That's what that means. That means people ain't gonna want to rent to you no more. People ain't gonna want you in their stores. So get used to this pattern. You're gonna start hearing people having fights in stores because the owners following them around and shit. You're gonna start hearing a lot of this shit. They already put in new laws where your money is not good. They don't want you. I'm trying to tell y'all, when I kept telling people you're not the favorite, a lot of y'all get it now. A lot of y'all starting to get what I was saying. People thought I was reaching. Before, you was the favorite. When you migrated, now it's a new favorite migrated. You on a back burner. You take it or leave it. You don't believe me? Well, 100 years later, right? This is a 100th anniversary of the first black migrant crisis. 100 years later, it's a new crisis. So 100 years later, I'm going to ask you smart people, right? 100 years later, let's see if the black people are on the agenda. Who's on the agenda? I think they're going to be talking about the new migrants, not you. So I'll prove my point every time. Your people already had the stage. Many times. Before they came here and conquered us, after that, we had many chances and shots. Guess what? It's over. All the top dogs are dead. The people left fighting amongst each other. No more structure. No more leaders. No more financial backing. How many times I got to prove it to you? Oh, this financial backing Young Thug got, it come from the rap game. Oh, I forgot the rap game is dead. So that means there will be no more rap money to buy nothing. That's what I kept telling y'all. They closed the accounts. They closed the banks. Any loan you get now, it's going to be high interest rates. Huh? Any house you want now, it's going to be high interest rates. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Anybody that been jumping in houses, in certain cars, All the interest rates been jacked up on purpose, and by next year or two, they're gonna drop it all. Once they get you locked in all this stuff, then they're gonna drop all the interest rates. But you're gonna be locked in old shit. They're really banking on black people losing their shit. That's why they say it's a recession coming. They're really like this. Look, recession coming. The rich people like this. Hope they lose some of them houses so we can go buy that stuff back. That's what they waiting for, y'all. I'm telling you, man. The only reason why a lot of people can't see what's going on, right? Because the day is going fast, and every 2 weeks or so, your account clear, right? So as long as your check's clearing, you just going right along. Meanwhile, you're going to understand that one day, you're going to wish, out of all them checks you was getting, you put a lot of that money up. You're going to really wish that. Because the only way it's going to be like the slave days. Remember back then, they had to buy their way out of slavery. They had to buy their freedom, right? A couple thousand. The money they had to use back then was a lot of money. Now, mind you, a slave was like $2,200 back then. Depending on the slave, could have been $2 to $3 grand. So to buy your freedom, it cost you a couple dollars back then. Meaning you got to remember too, when they was buying their freedom, that shit might have took them 20 years to do that shit. That's another thing people don't remember. So now in America, going to be like that too. You got to pay for your freedom. Your freedom is you having the ability to do things, move with your family. It's going to cost. Everything you love is going to cost, like it is already. You're already paying for apps. Remember when TV was free? Hey, black people, remember you ain't want to buy cable? And you started going to apps and Wi-Fi, Netflix? That's why they got smart. Now they charging for the goddamn everything over Wi-Fi. Then they start putting back. There's another thing. How many of y'all remember back in the days, about 2010 or some shit, how many of y'all remember when they first brought out the portable Wi-Fi device? Unlimited. I remember that shit like yesterday. All of them had one. AT&T, Virgin Mobile. They had the portable Wi-Fi device. Then what happened? They took it. Then what they do? Bring it back out. Why they take it? Because it wasn't beneficial. When the Wi-Fi was portable, they couldn't get all this money charge you to get Wi-Fi at home. But then they brought out a smart TV. They got smart. They brought out everything because of black people, man. They understood black people didn't pay for cable like that. Black people was buying big screen TVs, hooking up DVD players to it. Then black people was also playing Netflix off certain devices, because Netflix always came on the Xbox, for those who don't know. That shit was on there 10 years ago. So the people got smart. They said, well, black people don't want to get cable. They watch DVDs, movies on their TV. So the first thing they did was pass a law, no more bootlegging. You get caught with bootlegs, that's a federal crime. That was for black people. Black people was making a lot of money off bootleg DVDs and CDs. And they also knew black people wasn't supporting movies at movie theaters. Black people was not paying for cable. So they got hip. They said, we're going to make smart TVs. And we make these smart TVs. Then they can hook these devices up to their phones and portable Wi-Fi. But we're going to charge them for everything they love to watch. Bingo. That's why when Power come out, you're going to pay for that. See, when Stars was through cable, you ain't want to pay for cable. But they know they get you with the app. Meanwhile, they get more money off the apps now. That's what you don't know. Why? Well, easy. Before, a lot of black people didn't have cable, but it's easy to get 1 million people to pay for the Stars app to watch Power. So we can get 1 million people to subscribe to watch Power in 1 month, which means, okay, $5.99 a month. That's 6 million a month just off Power watches alone. Y'all don't be getting it. Stars can generate $10 million a month just off Power alone. That is the power of these apps. Y'all don't understand that. That's just one cult following of one TV show. This is how they learn how to pimp these apps now. We're going to pimp them for everything they love to watch and all that. Oh, you like the Shy? Now you got to get Showtime. Now they're going to make $10 million a month just off that one show. Ah, got them. So this is the new way. When I told you you're going to pay for everything you love. Okay, they got a thing called Black Twitter. Them niggas love to be on Twitter. What we going to do? Make them pay for the check. To you, it's number $5.99, but guess what? We got 1 million black people that pay $5.99 a month just for the blue check on Twitter. Has nothing to do with none of the other money they make, just off the check. Mind you, you pay for your check, the internet is turning to straight trash, and you worried about being verified. Then you'll see that was another sign of the internet coming to an end when they let nobody start getting checks and verified. See, when the game was popping, you needed to check. Now that the game is over with, it don't matter if you got a check or not. Ain't shit going on. But Elon Musk said, I'm going to pimp their ass, make them pay for that blue check. Since they on Twitter all day. Now you got another bill. So that's how it go, man. They're going to make you pay for everything you love. Now look at YouTube. Hey, if you don't want to watch these commercials, you got to pay for that monthly subscription. And you be paying for this shit. Period. That's how it is, man. You're going to pay one way or another for the shit you love. So that's why I would say, salute to the members, salute to the people that support this channel, because you do not have to support this channel. You support it because you appreciate the content and what I do and what I say. I bring to you what I'm supposed to do. All right, that's what I do. I work on these hood documentaries, and I work on these things that people not talking about and never going to talk about on a certain level. I'm not the only one. I'm bringing clarity because really what I'm doing is documenting this shit. I'm documenting the fall of black people for those who want to know, all right? I'm going to say it out the bag. I've been documenting the fall of a people that is no longer going to be around in their greatness or glory. Never again. The only way you're going to be walking around this country years from now, you're going to be the minority, and most of y'all going to have your head down. That's how it's going to happen. I'm not lying to y'all. I see it clear as day. You wait a couple more years, when all these foreigners get established and more of your people go to jail, and then you're going to see the truth. You're going to see that it ain't people out here like that. Also, they are banking on these, all the American women, they are banking on you to marry some of these new foreigners coming in, man, and create new races. That's what's going to happen. A lot of men going to be gone, man. So let's look. A lot of men, what? Going to be locked up in jail. Another portion of men are going to be what? Down with the rainbow, right? That's another percentage of men. And then another group of men are just going to be weirdos. So I already predict soon a lot of women, y'all going to be messing with foreigners and immigrants and people that don't speak English. That's what a lot of y'all going to be doing soon, because this so-called thing called a black man, I think they're becoming an endangered species, if you ask me. And if I'm lying, somebody please prove to me that ain't true. I don't see nothing. I see they already said by 2045 robots will have emotions, but that also means probably by 2045 it probably won't be no such thing as African American no more like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you don't believe me, look how many other tribes was out and other people that had names that don't got names no more. They don't even they don't speak on these people. Y'all always talk about the Aztecs, where they at? Y'all always talk about the Olmecs, where they at? Y'all always talk about Tainos, where they at? Well, I'll prove to you, many people got wiped off this planet. Even if they just wipe you out in name, that's what's going to happen, y'all. So get used to it. Get ready, man. Just telling you. On that note, I'm about to get out of here, man. Once again, they playing games, and they playing games in Paris, and niggas in Paris acting stupid, man. That's right. Where you spend your money is basically a vote. That's right. To me, that is the most important thing right now, is where you spend your money at. Who you give your money to, and are you getting what you're paying for? Good morning, Miss Jackie. That's the main thing. Are you getting what you pay for? And are you cautious where you spend your money at? That is the most important thing, man. Because now, a lot of the money we spend and the people we give it to, somehow they use it against you in certain programs and other things, man. That's what's going on. They're not going to stop me, fam, from eating. Nah. It's not going to happen. Nah, see, the whole key is, as long as you know what you got to do, that's all that matters, man. And that's what I be telling people, man. I talk all day. You know why? Because I know what I'm going to do. Simple. So I can talk all day, right? I can say shit like, man, black people ain't going to be around no more. What I really be meaning is the people that be bullshitting. That's what I mean. I ain't talking about me. And I ain't talking about the people I know are going to be around. I know a lot of people are going to be around, but I know a lot of people ain't. That's what I mean. You feel me? So everything is at your own free will and free risk, man. So everybody that crashed your life out, you had the right to crash your life out. Now you got to fix it. Ayana cannot help you no more. If we stop celebrating holidays, they will consider that an act of war. Exactly. That's another nail in the coffin. Being two-faced and delusional. 1 minute you hate these people, but then 1 minute you always shopping with them. 1 minute you talking about these people, but then you celebrate their holidays. This is why you're called bipolar. This is why you're called African American, because you're two people. You don't know if you're African one day. You don't know if you're American one day. You don't know if you're mad at these people one day. One day you want to be their friend. And this is the image you portray on the world stage. And that's why they sit back and laugh. Because, haha, they say they don't like us, but they always shopping at our stores. They say they don't like us. We check the scoreboard. We have made the most profits we ever made last year, clan buddies. That's what they do, man. You only see, if you for people that really don't like white people, for real, you got to stand on it. You got to stand on it. Meaning, stop patronizing their businesses. You got to be all in militant, man. Straight up. I've never seen a militant person driving around in a fancy car. I never saw that. Have you ever seen Huey Newton and them driving around in Cadillacs, hitting corners? Black power. You ever saw that? You ever seen the Honorable Elijah Muhammad pull up on you in the Benz and say, "Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Would you like a ride?" No. That's this nigga generation. Umar Johnson and them boys. Floss like rappers and talk conscious and be scared of white people. Oh, man. C Mills, what up, bro? Black Diamond. Yeah, I'm going to get into that one day, y'all. Hold up. Hey, one day I'm going to make a lot of people mad, y'all. I just got some stuff I'm waiting for, man. I'm going to make a lot of y'all mad, man. I'm going to wake y'all up out of big fantasy we've been living in, y'all. All these names and characters, man, that shit all fake, man. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest. I'm going to just leave it at that, y'all. A lot of y'all going to be hurt, man. A lot of y'all going to be hurt. And guess what's going to hurt your feelings? That religion, man. That's the last chain slaves of that religion, y'all. I'm going to be honest, man. It ain't just a white man. It's these religions he created. It's these religions he created that got you in a frenzy, man. Did you know within these religions, all these different names was meant to do what it do? It was meant for you to argue and fight and bicker over all these names. And meanwhile, while we fight over all these names for 2,000 years plus, we still don't know the main culprits in the party. Who's the key figures? Yep. Anyway, on that note, about to get out of here, y'all. Don't forget, buying land is a crime, and Trump told you. He's being treated unfairly by the state of Georgia. That's why I love people to death, but I will tell you straight to your face. I probably would put a gun in my head before I ever live in Georgia. That probably never happened. All right? Now, if I did live in Georgia, I would pick Savannah over Atlanta. That's just the facts. That's just me. So, other than that, I only said that because of the racists. Hey, ain't Georgia where that same black boy was running? He was jogging and they gunned his ass down. Wasn't that in Georgia too, I think? That happened a couple years ago, remember? With George Floyd? Anyway. Nah, it ain't that, y'all. The truth is with Georgia, it is one of the Klan stronghold, man. That's one of their main cities, man. It's facts. It just is. Go to Stone Mountain. It's on the wall for a reason. They have so many demonic ass Klan rallies at that damn Stone Mountain, man. That energy is all around. Now, mind you, Stone Mountain is from the ancestors that was there first. But people also got to remember, man, some of those white Europeans was breeding with Cherokees. And some of those racist white people do got Cherokee in their blood. Yes, they do. They know the truth. And they are the ones that jacked goddamn Stone Mountain. And I'm going to say this again, too. Let me clarify this for y'all. The Klan and racist white people, they hate Africans and African Americans. All of them good old boys and them Southerners down there that got Indian blood, they don't hate Indians. I told y'all, I'm not going to say this shit again, man. When I had a so-called white man waving at me, showing like, come on, sir, showing me love with the Confederate flag, that shit blew my mind, man. So I had to do research and shit. I thought all of them was racist. I ain't know about the flag. I ain't know about the real Confederacy. You feel me? The point is this, man. They know about bloodlines. So the people that know the real history of the South, they know that the Britons went to Africa and rounded up a whole lot of Africans and brought them here for war. That's really why they don't like Africans and African Americans. Get it? They know the so-called descendants that were on plantations and fighting those damn wars was killing Americans, and that's why they don't like them. Because you got to remember, see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. We looking at stuff now, right? You see how a lot of us are hypocrites? We looking at the migrants. Man, the migrants coming here. That's how they looked at the Africans coming off the boat back then. So when the Africans were coming off the boat, it was already black people here already. Black Indians, natives, all of that, whatever you want to call them. It was already people here. So the black Indians and the white Indians, the red Indians, the brown Indians, whatever you want to say, they would never find the black Africans because they knew they was coming here to do dirt. So that's why they never liked African Americans. It's different things. But that's why I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all the straight truth, man. If you was a certain way and you went and you ran into if you was down south and you was dressed up like an Indian, right? Of a certain garment type and a redneck cracker saw you, he'll look at you with a certain type of respect. He'll look at you like, oh shit. He won't be on that shit because they know the truth, man. We'll get into that another time, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all this too, man. If you never been out your neighborhood and your hood, you don't know shit. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. If you're a racist and you never even talk to a white person, you a jackass. So my point is, damn everything people know you've been programmed with, and all you know is just Negro program. And within the Negro program, it consists of 1,000+ lies. So in 2024, a lot of y'all still didn't break those chains because you didn't go nowhere. And when you get out your box, you're going to see the real world is different. It's people of all colors that don't like you. And it ain't just one. And it ain't just one type. And it don't just come way. All right? That's how it go, man. It's small hat people that don't like you, but they still show you love. Hey, how you doing, sir? Don't matter, man. You got people that hate your guts, but will give you the best, greatest smile and the greatest handshake in the world, and they hate you. See, I don't understand that, man. You always think just because somebody smiled at you, they're your friend. Or you always think because somebody don't kiss your ass, they don't like you. Nah, it ain't like that. I don't like a lot of y'all. And it got nothing to do with race. I just don't like you. I don't like the shit you do and what you stand for and what come out your mouth and what you about. I don't like you. All right? You're not like me. And we not like Kendrick. So we about to get out of here, y'all. Also, salute. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Thank y'all for supporting and tapping in, y'all. Like I say, man, if you want real content, make sure you get a members only. All right. I'm not cutting no slack on nothing I do. It's just that all this shit is old. I done said this shit. I done did specials and all this shit, y'all. I already gave you a whole breakdown on Young Thug buying that land. I told you that's why he in jail. I'm the only one been saying he's in jail because of the land. That's why he in jail. Because I know the law, man. Trump know it too. It's that simple. So let's think. I bet you any amount of money, if Young Thug would have never bought this land, his ass would have been home. He would have been home with an ankle monitor or something. He would have been home a long time ago. This whole shit would have been over. Easy, man. It's about the land and the power he has. They don't know what else he got stashed away. They don't know what other plans he got. They don't know what money he might got. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. You got to look at it. He represented blood gang, man. That's a nation. He got shooters, hitters, armies, guns, finances, resources. He got control over hoods. That's power. That's power. Let's look at it like, let me put it crystal clear to you like this. Young Thug could have had the power, right, to bring 1,000 niggas on his land, supply them all with guns, choppers, money, set them all straight. Now we're going to overthrow Atlanta. We're going to overthrow this shit. Get it? We're going to bang them. We get it, yo? We're going to look, get all the homies together across all hoods. We're going to take this shit over. That's the threat, y'all. You got to see the big picture. You got to see the big picture, man. Nigga, he could build a fortress right there. See, Young Thug could have been in the South, had that land, and his house be like a palace. His crib be some shit with 50 floors on it. He on the top floor watching over the city. All this, you get it? So I'm trying to show y'all, man. So you won't get no bright ideas. They got to always crush you, man. Crush you where you stand at. It's warfare, man. It's called monopoly. You got to stay poor. Only way we get along, you guys got to stay poor, man. Especially in Georgia. That's a mockery to our racist kids. That's a mockery, disrespect to the clan. Over my great grandfather's dead body. If that nigga gonna build that property over there, he ain't gonna have no acres over there. That ain't gonna happen. We gonna finish him. That's that, man. Trump know that shit. So on that note, man, y'all enjoy y'all day, man. I'm out. One. Well, I already said it for those who pulled up on the recap. I said it. In my opinion, Trump is going to free Young Thug if he becomes president. He's going to free him. And I'm going to keep it real. He's going to free him for clout. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. If he make president, he's going to free Young Thug. Hey, salute all my people that got college degrees in politics, even though you do all your shit from the house on TV and online. Salute to all you internet lawyers and goddamn politicians, too. I've never seen so many high school dropouts into goddamn politics. Hey, this Trump Kamala fight, it starting to look like a mom and daddy fight. Like niggas arguing over if mom or dad gonna win. That's what it starting to look like, man. Y'all starting to sound like y'all looking for some new parents or something. Shit starting to look weird, y'all. Chill out, man. But you see, this ain't nothing but petty wars with NICKI and ICESPICE, man. NICKI used her ass. She don't need her no more, man. So she dissed the fuck out of her, man. She tried to like her picture. She embarrassed her. Let everybody see she ain't like that shit. But this, once again, is still petty shit. Ain't nothing going on in rap. Shit, nothing. Serena treated, what y'all think about Serena getting treated like dirt, y'all? I ain't get to see public opinion on this. What y'all think, man? Do y'all think it was right what these people did to Serena not letting her in? Do you think they treated her like a Negro in the 50s? Serena, if I was you, I wouldn't want to go in that old ass building anyway. Man, they might have had a meeting in that building how they was gonna get more slaves back in the day, man. Screw that building. I go to Paris and spit on everything over there, man. I don't go to no damn Paris. Niggas done conquered America. Niggas want to still go over there, man. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere that conquered here, man. I ain't going nowhere. Anybody that had their hands in conquering this, I ain't going there. You crazy? What I want to go to Paris for? So you niggas want to be European so bad, man. You get how y'all niggas think I'm playing, man. How the hell do you get treated like it's the 50s in 2024? They told this woman whites only, man. All she wanted to do was sit on the roof and watch the Paris Tower, the Tower of Babel, something like that. That's all she wanted to do, man. I said, nope. That shit embarrassing, y'all. That's why I said that was me. I'd have spit on that shit, then took pictures. I'd have just kept spitting on it, then took pictures. And said, fuck y'all. That's what I would have did. You feel me? I'd have went in there, look. Once they would have let me in, y'all know what I would have did. I'd have started knocking all that shit over the table, man. Fuck y'all. You know how you do that one swoop? I just did one swoop, knocked all that shit down, went in the front, spit on the sign, took a picture, I'm out. Now I throw them the deuces or some petty shit, I'm out. Matter of fact, I'd start acting up. Nigga, I'm ready. I'm going back to the States. Fuck that, I'm out. I'd have got banned from the Olympics on purpose. Fuck, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Shitting on them. I won't be crying. No. Serena, if you was real, you know what you should have said? You know what? I'm going home. Forget this. I'm going home. Shit on the whole Olympics over this petty shit. I'm out. Then they would have been mad she left. And I told you, I think some of them can't leave, man. I think some of them got to stay, man. I think they have to stay to the closing ceremonies. They all have to bow down to these Olympic gods, man. They all have to bow down, man. Y'all got to understand what's going on, man. They have to bow down to their Greek gods and goddesses. Yes, they do. They got to bow down. So when I said they can't leave, people thought I was joking. No, they had still been over there, all of them. Mind you, while they over there, all this crazy shit going on in the States. California got a homeless crisis where people getting put in FEMA camps allegedly. Florida, East Coast getting flooded out. Meanwhile, everybody over there, mind you, America catching hell. Something ain't right, y'all. So Paris looking beautiful, but America looking like straight trash. Something ain't right. I got me scratching my head, man. Something ain't right, y'all. Also, what? Media blackout. I'm going to assume it's a lot of people passed away, man. I think it's way more than 4 people, man. We know it's what else too? Probably dead dogs, dead cats. I ain't never seen a cat swim, y'all. So shit, anybody got a cat, they probably dead. And them dead cats be in the water, man. Everything that's dying floating around in the water while you in the water. People ain't looking at that neither. Hey, the dogs was shitting in the yard. That's in the water too. Nasty water, y'all. And it's dirty water. Don't forget too, y'all. I'm going to say it again. Right now, they are selling so many cars that were flooded out. That's the whole purpose of Carvana. And I've been looking at some dealerships. A lot of these dealerships talking about they got cars for sale. When I heard them on the phone, they wasn't from here. Since when did so-called foreigners sell American cars? Sell Americans' vehicles? When did that ever happen? I'm going to tell y'all to y'all face, I will never buy a car from a foreigner. That is not going to happen. Certain things, y'all, I'm just not doing. I'm not buying no car from no foreigner, bro. And I ain't working for no foreigner. That's never going to happen. I will never have a foreigner as a boss. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not going to happen. I got pride. See? When my back then, people, they had pride and came to the white man. I ain't taking nothing from the white man. I ain't taking nothing from no foreigner. I don't want it. That's my opinion, man. That made me lesser than less. You mean to tell me he came here recent and I'm working for him? Hell no. We out, y'all. What's up, Cozy? I just checked, making sure I ain't missed nobody, y'all. What up? What's up, Shayna? Logic. What's up, Percy? Tamiko Show. We out.